Good morning, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance for what is live stream number 13 as we continue our journey through the game. Good morning, I hope your weekend was really good. We're back today for 3.5 hours as we continue on from last week's stream. Now, we did lose Friday due to me not doing very well, which is frustrating as I really want to kick on and do more in Kingdom Come Deliverance, and we don't seem progressing as much as I would have liked. But this week, our focus is more on this now, and hopefully we can make some decent progress this week. I don't really know how far through we are, that sort of thing, but I'm also conscious that obviously we have the op coming up in April, and we don't know how long it's going to put us out of action for. I'd like to be a decent amount into this if we can before the op, because we may potentially lose a few weeks while I recover. So I'm very conscious of that and trying to make it so we can actually get enough stuff done. But it's one of those I'm not 100% sure on at this point. Also, I might make a video on this later, I don't know yet, but there was also some concerns after the schedule release yesterday. So, in yesterday's schedule, I said about the fact we're going to put more of a focus this week on Kingdom Come Deliverance, as I felt like we need to crack on with it. I don't feel like we're doing enough. Admittedly, losing streams doesn't help, and me not losing a Wednesday stream to try and get other stuff done hasn't helped the situation, admittedly. But still, on top of that, I had a few people point something out, and I knew about this, but I didn't see it as a big deal. We actually get a lot more views in our Expeditions of Mudrunner game streams than we do in Kingdom Come Deliverance. It's about double what we get with Kingdom Come Deliverance, and people are concerned that put more of a focus on this and less on Expeditions would adversely affect the channel due to viewership. Now, I've always said numbers don't matter, and I completely stick by that. But also at the same time, I am aware of obviously what the numbers are at, and it doesn't bother me in the slightest. It's not something we look at or focus on, but I'm aware of it. Now, in terms of we get better viewership with Expeditions, we do. The numbers say that, but it doesn't matter. You know, we stream at the worst time possible anyway for viewership, because in the UK people are at work or at school. America, they're asleep. You know, our time of streaming is not good for anyone bar me, admittedly. So I'm aware of this, and views matter and all this, but to me it's never been this isn't the reason we do this. This, you know, one part of this is to keep me sane. So yeah, just want to allay them fears. I may have to create a video if I keep getting messages about it, but I'm aware of it. It doesn't matter, and we just crack on. So in the last stream of Kingdom Come Deliverance, which was a week today, to be fair, ago, I did actually have a quick read. Now forgotten. We continue to learn about an illness that had taken hold of Mirhod before heading to Sasau to find the cure. We found what we think the illness was before heading back and helping to cure it. We interrogated the bandit. We learned of a guy called Menhart, and we head back to Sir Rattay to explain what we know. We then continue the main story of looking for Menhart, and instead we found an attack wagon and a knight who managed to get away. We then head to Skalitz to try and find a treasure, but we got very lucky with what happened. Now, I read my notes, and which is basically the blurb for the stream I put in after we finished the stream, so I can read what I put. I can't remember what happened or how we got lucky, so we need to have a look at that. We're 40.3 hours in according to this. I don't know if that's accurate, but there we go. So let's load in and see what we can do today. As I say, the plan will be try and get some more main story done, as I feel like it's so easy to get distracted with other stuff. The main story sometimes takes a back seat, and yet I want us to be doing the main story. We are massively overloaded. Oh, I do remember now. So we're massively overloaded. The reason for that is we got into a bit of a fight, and I think we found a load of gear belonging to other people. So now we have lots of stuff to sell, and lots of gear. Yeah, lots of stuff to sell, and decent gear on us. Our stats now are really good. We put the best stuff on us. We fixed the stuff as well that we're wearing. We've got 2,000 groschen in the bank, but we are overloaded. We did sell some stuff here, but I think we maxed out what we could sell. Weapon-wise, do we need to fix our weapon at all? 95, that should be fine. Our horse has got a load of stuff on it as well. We've got a cumin axe, 2 cumin bows. We need to sell one of those, to be fair. I don't think we're ready to use them yet, actually, cumin bow, are we? I think it requires minimum strength 10, agility 6. Which I don't think, if I remember correctly, we're there yet. Strength 10, agility 9. We can use the cumin bow. Why have we not been using the cumin bow then? I think we have enough for it. We've got loads of skill points to spend as well, and because we're really unsure what to use them for, I don't really know what's best at this point, and that's why we're not really spending them. Which is kind of weird. You know, normally in most games, you spend just your points on everything that would help you, but knowing what the best things are and what we really need, and currently, I don't really know what I want to do with it. We can increase our speech skill when haggling, to be fair. Lowborn, we've already got highborn, so it doesn't matter. I think the silver tongue might be handy, to be fair. Let's take that for speech. There we go. As I say, there's so many skills we haven't really utilised yet. But it's just knowing which ones are best for us. That's the thing. It's so tricky to know. Yeah, I've just noticed that bow-wise, we can now use the cumin bow. That one... Why is there a difference in the two? 62 power, 64 power. Oh, okay, so we can't use that one. We can use that one. I know we're overloaded as it is, and I've just transferred something else to us, but let's just double check how good it is compared to ours. 90 from 68. Wow, that's a big difference. Okay, we need to equip that bow then. We have a new cumin bow. We do need to fix it, actually, so let's quickly speak to him and fix it. We need to sell all this gear. That is something we do need to do sooner rather than later.
Good night. What can I do for you?
But I don't think we can...
Farewell.
We can't sell much to him. We can't sell anything else to him, I don't think, so I don't think he's got much money. The cumin bow, though, we always haggle because it's good for speech.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Well, we can try it.
It's not going to be much, but everything increases our speech a bit, so go 24.
What about this?
We have 2 grand,
Well,
it doesn't really matter.
More and we'll call it a deal.
But I think we checked his stuff, and there's nothing better that he's got that would help us.
I'll go for that.
So, we fixed the bow that we can now use. How much money has it actually got?
Luck then.
59.7 exactly. Is not got much. What I might quickly do though, while we're here, we've got the money.
The Sasau swordsmith.
Has he got the sword pieces?
A sword that some pilgrim from the Holy Land was selling off around here. Do you know of any?
Yes, I bought one myself. But it's not for sale.
I'd pay well for it.
I'm sure you would, but first I'd have to know where I put
Oh,
it.
okay.
I've lost it, my boy.
He's lost it.
And to tell you the truth, I reckon that pilgrim was
Whether this might give us another mission to try and find it for him, maybe?
Holy sword was nothing but worthless junk.
Okay, so he's lost his somewhere. Okay, we now need to decide where we're heading. So main story-wise, we need to wait for him at the Sasau Inn. That's where we need to go next. Now, we also need to sell this gear. Before we bump into the night, we need to get rid of a load of stuff, ideally. So, we could head to Talmberg. I think that might be the way to go. If we head to Talmberg, Sasau, we need to go over here. Oh no, we'll go out to Mirhud actually at some point. Sasau is all the way over here, if we can zoom out. So Sasau is down here, and we need to sell a lot of our gear before that. I think we head to Talmberg for the start. There is also a potential quest tips there to go to. But yeah, I think we go here, we sell a lot of our stuff to the trader here. And then from there, we can head across to Mirhud, see if the situation has improved there. Potentially, we may be able to sell some stuff over there. And then we head down to Soren Pesh, and then down there into Sasau for the main mission. I think that's a plan. Why have I still got to find it? There's so many different missions on the go. That's the problem. But yeah, we got very lucky gear. If you didn't see the stream last time we played this, then what happened was we went to Skalitz to try and look for stuff, and we got killed a couple of times. But then some soldiers killed the men that were there looting, and the soldiers didn't attack us. So we managed to loot the men and get all their gear. Hence why we're very geared now. So we need to head to Tolmberg first and foremost. Because we're massively overloaded, which is a problem. The horse is overloaded too. What I wanted to quickly check that, have we got any missions in Tolmberg? Because if we have, it may be worth doing them at the same time. Teresa, Pestilence, that. Yeah, we've got to wait a day for that, that's fine. I don't know where that one is. Sasau. So I managed to find a situation. Sir Divish, where was he? I've got a feeling Sir Divish may be in Tolmberg. I could be wrong though. Bath's Lord Capon. Uzitz. Ledechko. Okay, Executioner. Church. Just trying to see if there's anything potentially where we're going. That's the thing. I don't think there is. We've got so many different missions around. It's tricky to know what's the best route to do things. As I say, I want to try and get stuff done, but it's just difficult to know what's the best thing. So Tolmberg first and hang on, what's this? Where's my marker gone? Can't see my map marker. There we go. Oh, there's actually a mission here to do as part of the Sir Divish mission. So while we're here, we may as well do this. This is about. If we have a quick look at the mission. So this is one we just put on. The reason I put this on is because we're nearby. So there's been an accident at the Sasau Monastery construction works due to bad quality stone. The Tolmberg Quarry Master is worried the affair will damage his good name. We've got to find out the origin of the faulty stone, and then we've also got to inform Sir Divish of our investigation. Now, we did a majority of this already at the monastery. So while we're here, it's worth, I think, us going and quickly having this conversation. The slave's coming back, essentially. We're heading to Tolmberg. We can speak to Sir Divish at the same time. So we may as well have this conversation now as well. Let's talk to Rupert.
God, what happened to you?
We do look a mess. We need to watch our gear. In fact, look how good that gear is. Yeah. This gear we were very lucky to get this.
What do you know about these rumours?
There was an accident in the monastery, and there are rumours going around that it was because of bad quality stone.
And isn't it possible one bad one might have slipped in there somehow?
No, it's slander. Maybe they start thinking this quarry's too expensive, and they found themselves a new one. Whatever's behind it, I want to know about it.
Okay, I brought the piece of stone that fell off.
Here's the cursed stone that caused so much damage.
It's old and weathered. But this isn't my stone.
What?
Well, this stone isn't from my quarry. See the grain? That's not from the weathering. The stone is from somewhere else.
Okay. What was the last delivery of stone in
Did you
pieces?
send the last delivery of stone in smaller pieces?
No. Why would we do that? We always deliver it in big blocks. It's easier for us.
That's odd. They told me they were glad you got them smaller pieces, so they had less work to dress.
Yeah, that gear looks
That's
really
not
good.
Possible.
It seems the stone you sent never arrived, and they got this instead.
Unthinkable. I delivered the last shipment myself because I wanted to exchange a few words with them. And
Do you
nothing
believe him?
happened along
Do you
the
believe
way.
that he did it all
Someone must
himself?
have replaced them on site.
But what would the builders have out of it? To replace it and then say we sent it?
I don't think the builders know what happened. Most likely it's someone else who has their fingers in this.
A thief? Farewell.
Yeah, so we now know a bit more about this now. We need to inform Sir Divish of the outcome of the investigation. We also now tell the Master Builder in Sasau about what happened and the origin of the stone. It wasn't from the quarry they originally ordered from. So we kind of knew there was something odd going on with the stone when we were last at the Sasau monastery, and what we've found so far. Right, let's get a Tongberg. We've got a load of stuff to sell if we can. There's so much gear now. I do think we were suggested actually of leaving some gear. Should have gone left there. Potentially. We want to head to here in Sasau. There was a left turn just there, weren't there? Up there. Let's go that way.
Yeah.
So we could potentially leave some of our good gear in our chest, in our room. And that chest is accessible in, I think, anywhere we potentially sleep. So that's a good way of getting rid of some of this weight that the horse is constantly carrying and we're constantly carrying as well. So I think that's probably worthwhile doing, as that would save us a massive amount of trouble, because we've always overweight. And a lot of the time it's because we don't get rid of anything. But yeah, the armour we now have, we got extremely lucky in the last stream over it in Skalitz. That's the only reason our gear is so good. That's the thing. Right. We need to speak to someone who will buy everything off us. I don't know who this is.
God save you. What can I do for you?
Trade.
Can we trade?
If you've got the coin.
I don't know what he sells. A bit of everything by the looks of things. We do need some dried meat. I do think that's something we should have, as we gave a dog all the dried meat. I might as well buy the lockpicks over here. Money's not an issue anymore. But 2 grand, we're about to sell a load of it. He's got very little money actually, I've just seen. 30.2. He hasn't got very much money. He's got a treasure map though. We'll buy the treasure map while we're here. I don't think we need anything else from him. What we'll do is we'll try and sell him whatever we can. There's a bandage there. It's damaged, weirdly. Let's sell the damaged bandage. Is it damaged or is it just used, I suppose? I don't know what else we need to sell him at this point. Cave mushrooms. Okay, alchemy recipes needed. Does it actually? Oh, it never goes off, so that's fine. We don't want to sell that then. I don't know if he'll buy gear or won't. Maybe not give us as much money for the gear. The flying Garrick, that doesn't go off either. Obviously, the more we need to get some of this armor sold. I'm just curious whether we can sell it to him. We've got quite a few lockpicks. He'll give us 164 for that. We're spending 161. So actually, if we sell one of these as well, we're now receiving 2.8. He's only got 30.2 to spend, so we can't sell him much anyway. But I just want to see if there's anything we could sell him just to help ourselves out a little bit weight wise. Again, we do need to sell things off the horse as well. But yeah, a lot of our stuff he's actually going to pay a decent amount. Silver spurs, he's actually going to pay a decent amount for. But I don't think at this point we want to sell too much to him. Just because I think we're better off going to someone who's going to give us a bit more money. I don't know if on the bows potentially. 47 power, 42. He'll give us 30.9. He hasn't got the money actually. No, let's leave it at that then. We'll haggle as well.
I'd like to discuss.
We've got some weight off, not enough. We need to sell a lot more stuff yet.
We can try it.
As I say, some of the really good stuff maybe we should save.
Aye. For that amount, I can be persuaded.
Wow, okay. We got 25 off him, to be fair. Right, let's quickly wash ourselves as well. Right, he wasn't the person we wanted to sell to, in fact. Private area, don't go in there. I think he's up on the ramparts, the person we want to sell to. Can't get up that way. Can't sprint because overloaded, okay. Right, we know we've got to speak to Sir Divish, that's fine, but I want to find this other merchant. Or was he the merchant then? Look on the map. If he was the merchant, he had very little money. No, the merchant's in the building Oh, maybe he was the merchant. If he's the merchant, he had no money on him, which screws us over when it comes to trying to make some money here. I think he's the merchant, you know. That's annoying if he is. Right, so Divish is over here. Let's quickly speak to him and let him know about our investigation to the stone. Oh, that's Sir Robard, actually.
Good day to you. What do you need?
What would he take? We got some training, actually. Defense, sword.
Can you teach me how to defend myself better in combat?
Certainly.
This will increase the defense. Slightly advanced.
I'm interested in more advanced techniques.
We've got the money.
All
We
right.
might as well take all the
It'll
teaching
cost
we can. 180. We'll haggle because we always try and haggle. Increase their speech. We'll go to 160.
Since
It'll
it's
say
you.
no, but we'll meet him in the middle.
I'd almost shake on that. Almost.
Increase the speech. There we go. We got 10 off.
Agreed.
I'd say we know we've got
Listen
so much
up.
to sell. It doesn't matter. So a new level in defense. So what are we now in defense? We need level 10 to learn anything from him again. We're level 13 as it stands. We gain level 16. Should we try? While we're here, we might as well try and get the next skill up.
Can you teach me how to defend myself better in
As I
combat?
say, we've got the money. It's not the end of the world. So we can now do the level 10, I think. Yeah,
I'd like
advanced.
to hone my skills.
All right. But
How much
it'll
will it
cost
cost? 540.
Isn't that
Of course,
quite a
we'll
lot?
haggle this. Go to 500.
you. Now listen up.
Okay, 500. There we go. So I think now we're level 14, I think, now in defense. After doing that. Yeah, 14. There we go. Okay, we still need to sell stuff. We've got a bed here that will have storage. So we need to decide what we're storing here that basically we can't use now, we can use soon. That's what we've got to think about. So Divish is inside, I think. Right, our storage is in here. This is the thing we haven't really done because we've generally carried everything on us all the time. That potentially isn't a good thing. Oh, actually, there's no storage in here. I thought there was, but there's no storage. Okay. We can't store our stuff in there then, as I thought. Right, let's go and see Sir Divish then while we're here. Is he above or is he... Where is Sir Divish is the question. He could be on the ramparts or he's in a room. I can never remember where he will be or find him half the time. I always struggle to find him. Okay, I don't think he's in there. I think he's on the ramparts. Oh no, actually I think he's in here. No, not in that one. Is he in here? There he is. At least this will
Good news,
continue
son.
another mission as well.
Source
While
of the
we're here,
problem
it's
was
always worth
inside
trying to
the
get
monastery.
these
There
done.
was nothing more to it.
And
Just
the
to add more
construction.
things in.
We'll continue. The Master Builder's helper was to blame for everything. With him out of the way, the work will run smoothly again.
That's good. You've accomplished your task admirably, Henry, and I should reward you for it.
Thank you, Sir Divish.
We don't want to pick up any DLC missions currently.
Take care now.
We failed the origin. We failed one because we spoke to Sir Divish. But the House of God is complete. Yeah, we failed. If we'd gone back and spoke to the Master Builder, I think potentially we would have not failed that other bit. But let's
what
give
I've
him
got
some
for
food
You'll love this.
while it's here. Dried meat. There we go. I was hoping to actually get rid of some more gear here, but it doesn't look like we can. So we're going to have to leave here. And where do we want to head to next then, potentially? Is there anyone else to sell to in here? There is a quest tipster there that might be worth speaking to. I think our next port of call is potentially over here. We do need to... I think we've got to sleep or go a day before we actually go back there to find anything. Potentially we can sell stuff there though. There's so much that we can't do much until we can sell or store. And at the minute, I thought our chest was here, but it doesn't seem like it is. But I don't want to get the Sasau to meet the night too early. I don't want to. I want to make sure we've got space in case we manage to kill him or anything. I don't want to be overloaded also while fighting. That's the other thing. Okay. Now, what time of day is it currently? So it's coming up to night time, to be fair. I don't know if it is worth sleeping here, because then we can head to the village that we cured the illness and see if it actually all worked. I wonder if it's worth doing that before kicking on and getting other stuff done. As we know, we're going to head to Sasau anyway. I wonder. It's not completely night time yet. But I do wonder if maybe we're better off sleeping and getting the next day in so we can go back over there. Might be able to sell a few bits here. I don't know how much money he's going to have.
I hope I can be of help to you, Knight.
Let's ask what's happening first.
Folk getting on?
Just in case there's any new missions to pick up.
We
We are aiming to get the Sasau. We want to move the main story forward. So we've got to try and find Menhart, and we've got to wait for the Sasau in.
Maybe he could use your help.
So some bandits settled nearby that needs a hand with.
Folk getting on? Is it peaceful here?
Things here are not too bad at all.
Okay. How much money does he have? He's got 158. It's not much, admittedly. Bacon. We want food that doesn't go off, so dried food is generally the best, I find, to have. Oh, he's got quite a bit of food here that potentially we needed for Jahanka as part of that mission. So we could potentially buy all his cooked meat up as we're heading there next anyway. And that would be something we could give to Jahanka, and that would complete that mission as well at the monastery. Also, this will give him a bit of money. We can potentially sell something to him. So that's all cooked. Anything else? Roast duck. Okay, it's 247. I don't know if that's enough for her yet. Let's take the bacon as well. And then what we can do is actually sell some stuff to get the money back, essentially. I know, obviously, we're not going to gain the most amount of money from him, but at least it gets rid of some of our weight, which is more of our issue than anything else. Okay, we're currently receiving 57. He hasn't got much money left. Okay, 155. So that's basically all his money gone. We're still overweight, but it's better than it was. And we're about to put a load more weight on us anyway.
All right,
I don't think we're going to get much out of him because obviously he's lacking money. Yeah, doesn't have enough money. We've got to give him what it is.
Here you are, with a little top up.
Well now, thank you very much.
Okay, it's 53 of 100, so we actually haven't got enough meat. I was hoping for more, better than that, to be fair.
Take care.
Yeah, I was really hoping we'd have a bit more there. I don't think there is any more food we missed. Oh, the only thing is smokeless sausage and salami. I don't know if that would increase. I don't normally buy food that isn't dry, mainly because it doesn't last, but my thinking is we need this for the other mission. That's more my thinking. Is there anything we can sell for 85 just to make it get our money back, essentially? No, but he's saying that's not massive, but we saying that with weight would be handy. As I say, that's our biggest problem at the minute is weight. I don't think there's... Ah, we finished reading that. We have. That's 100% read, so we can sell our book back to him. Again, it's just as much weight as we can get off as possible, but I can't really find anything else. So let's just do that.
Can we do something?
As I'm hoping that's enough
All right,
meat
so.
now for Jahanka.
See now, I knew we'd come to an agreement.
My other thinking is we're going to sleep here. 72 of 100.
Can I sleep here?
Annoyingly, we're still not there with the meat.
Aye.
But yeah, I think we can buy some more from elsewhere
Ah.
first. It's the only bit of the mission we kind of want to finish off.
Just the one night?
No problem, but you pay in advance.
Okay, we'll pay. I'm not going to... we always haggle, only because it
Quite a
increases
lot.
speech.
Can we discuss the price?
I'll pay 1.8.
Is this enough?
That's not enough.
There we go. 1.9.
You like it here? Like sleeping on a cloud it is.
Okay. Where's my
Where do
bed?
I go to sleep?
In the loft. There's a door next to the chicken coop. Inside there's a ladder up to the loft. You find it all set up for sleep.
I don't know if there's be a chest there as well. We can store things in that will go to
Take care now.
our overall chest. Oh, that's a good point. Do we need to eat? 80. We might as well eat from the pot while we're here. It's only going to decrease when we sleep, and that's what we're about to do anyway. We don't rob anything. So where did he say our bed was? In the loft, didn't he? Is that... it could be that building there, actually. Yeah, there's the ladder. I've got this side of the ladder would help. Use ladder. As I say, we want to get to the next day because we're passing through the village where there's the illness and potentially we can stop there. Right, this is our communal chest essentially. So what we want to have a look at is what we want to keep so we can then use another time. I don't know. So some of the stuff doesn't weigh anything, but it is just annoying to have. That's the thing. Why is it not? Hang on, why can't we? Okay, so the bloody hooper we can't actually move. Bowl from the cave. So some quest items it seems like you can't move. Then. In terms of gear, we've got a better bow now. Armor. I don't think there's anything armor-wise though actually want to keep, is there? To be fair. No. The horse probably has loads of stuff on it, but... Right, my thinking is we sleep. We want to get to the next day. We are sleeping for quite a while. But with this, that would then mean we can go to the village on the way to Sasau, and hopefully the illness that we tried to cure is done, and we can potentially finish that mission along the way. I'm a little bit annoyed we went and spoke to Sir Divish. We shouldn't have done that. We should have waited till we spoke to the Master Builder, because there's still more to do with that quest, I think, by the looks of things. It potentially means someone didn't get their comeuppance or whatever happened with the stone and the stone being altered, changed, swapped. So that's a little bit frustrating. Okay. It is still a little bit night time, but it's time to go. We are still overweight, obviously. So that's something we are going to have to deal with. But I can't see my way around. That's not what I wanted to do. There we go. I can't see where I'm going. Where's our torch? There we go. I can see where I'm going now. Right, I can now take torch off. We swapped out our shield, didn't we? There we go. But yeah, gear-wise, we got extremely lucky with what happened in the Skallets. That's really made a massive difference for us, to be fair. Right. There is now a new quest over here to go and take down a load of bandits. We don't want to do that now. We haven't got the gear on us. We haven't got the room for new gear, essentially. We don't know if this situation is solved over here, but we're going to head over there anyway. So we're heading over to Mirhod now. If the situation is solved and we can complete that mission, brilliant. If we can't, we can't. We're aiming to get the Sasau. It's just what we can do on the way, essentially. Oh, we've got a fishing spot. We haven't actually done any fishing before, to be fair. I shouldn't really be picking anything up because we don't have the space, but we need to get across here, don't we? Bridge is this way. So we're going to head to Mirhod, see if when day breaks properly, if that situation's done. If it's not, it's not. We'll crack on and keep heading to Sasau. That's where the main story wants us. Like I say, the big thing is to sell our gear. And ideally before we get to Sasau, because I don't want to be overburdened when we get there. If we can avoid it. Okay. Just had a thought. I take it we haven't got any room on the horse. 250 of 256, no. And we are sitting at, what, 180? Instead of 141. So, yeah, we're quite overburdened. We still need more meat for Jahanka as well. If we can pick some up on the way, brilliant. That would help massively. Which way are we wanting to go here? Over the bridge, I think. Yeah, the big thing is selling our gear so we're not overweight. That's a big focus, I think, before we get to Sasau. Or before we continue the mission, anyway, with the main story. Right, from here, basically just want to head across, don't we? So, I think there's a road. If we go right here and then left, I think there is a road to take. Looking at the map. We don't always follow the road, but sometimes it can help. We don't want to fight in one if we can avoid it. We just haven't got the space to pick any gear up. Potentially, if we get into a fight, we're wasted. We're going to leave gear behind that I don't really want to waste. So, if we can, we just want to get there nice and safely. And then, yeah, we can continue main story as well in Sasau. We don't really fast travel, mainly because we still need a horsemanship to go up. I suppose once that's maxed out, maybe fast travel would be better, but I'm not sure. I think we need to eat as well, I think. Okay, so we want to go right here, though. Here, really, if we're going to Mirhod. How are we for food? Wrong button. We're 77 nourishment. I don't want to eat anything that we can basically give as meat to Jahanka. We have got some dried fruit, mushrooms. And it gives 2 nourishment, though. 2.5 there. Yeah, anything that's going to help give us, we won't have to wait and basically find a pot to eat in Mirhod. I don't like eating our food. I think we need it for other stuff. It's not worth us eating it. Prefer eat for free where possible. Right, Mirhod is over here. I don't know if we've left enough time for the illness to clear up. If not, we're just looking to sell stuff. Thank you for the like, much appreciated. That was. We are aiming to get the Sasau. That is the plan. It's just, as I say, we don't want to be overburdened. That's our big thing. I was hoping we would get here and we could finish this mission, but I don't know if it's been left enough time. That's the only issue. Okay, there are villagers here, so hopefully we can sell a few bits and pieces here. I'm assuming we need to wash again as well. It doesn't say we do. It's probably worth keeping on top of it if we can. Who's this guy?
I hope I can be of some humble service to you.
No.
Good luck to you.
Right, we'll have a quick wash ourselves. Sharing the trough with the villager. Okay, nothing there. The annoying thing is we can't sprint. Until we get rid of this gear, we can't even sprint. We're also... So we want to head over here to the grocer, because we know we can sell stuff there. We haven't given enough time by the looks of it for this to clear up fully either yet. So the grocer's going to be the person we can sell some stuff to. We won't get the best price for the gear, but it's better than nothing at this point. And we just need to not be overburdened. We also need meat. As I say, we need meat for Jahanka, which hopefully we can hand in that mission before we get to Sasau properly. Is my hope and aim. Where's the grocer? That's Daniel. We spoke to him previously. Are we going the wrong bit? Oh, the grocer's in there. How do we get in there? Dog's going for a quick pee. Sure, that was the way in. Oh, they may actually be closed. Thinking about it. Because of time of day. It's not quite morning yet. People don't get up very early in this, I've noticed. Yeah, that door is currently locked. Time are we on for? They should be up, I would have said. Unless that is the wrong door. Oh, it is the wrong door. Look, we go around the other side. I just wonder if it's the wrong door. I do have trouble finding my way around some of these villages and cities. I don't know what it is. I just struggle to find things sometimes, but I think that was the wrong door. I was saying that there's no door that side, so it must have been the right door. Confusing. The one thing I struggle with in this is directions with people. Who's this? Will you talk to us?
God,
any money? Just want to sell my gear and get rid of it. Okay, are they going to be open or do I need to wait? Daniel's left, so potentially... Oh, it's locked the door. I don't know if it's because we're too early or what. Oh no, she's in there. The grocer's in there, but we can't go in. I'm not missing something, am I? Why can't we go in there? Brother Nicodemus. What will he train us in? Oh, alchemy.
Would you teach me more about alchemy?
We could actually get an alchemy level up here.
Certainly.
What are we at currently? Slightly advanced, level
I'm
5.
interested in more advanced techniques.
All right, but it'll cost you.
Not too worried on the money, like I say, we've got enough stuff to sell currently.
Isn't that quite a lot?
We'll have quite a lot of money on us shortly as well. On top of what we've already got, to be fair.
Since it's you.
Well now, a little more and
I think paying for the training is just a nice way of, well, a quick way of getting some of our skills up.
Agreed. Now listen up. Good luck.
There we go. We're now reaching a new level on alchemy. What does that put us at alchemy-wise? Level 7 currently. We still don't really know what our best one here is. Ideally, we want the an extra potion bundle at Alchemist or Auto Brew. at level 10. That's kind of what we want. Yeah, I can't seem to get into the building there, strangely. Okay. I don't know if it's because of the illness and stuff here, maybe, why we can't get inside. So, from here, there is a camp over here that potentially we can sell things at, I'm hoping. Otherwise, we're heading over here. Oh, there's a blacksmith, isn't there, over here in Sommerpesh. That's on the way to Sasau. Let's head to Sommerpesh. So the main aim is to sell as much gear as possible. So we've got some space. I don't know my horses. Where's my horse? Okay. Kind of lost my horse, it seems. Oh, I was pressing it. That's why I was holding it down instead of pressing it twice. Okay, Sommerpesh, blacksmith on the way to Sasau. Sell all the extra gear we've got. Get some money from that. And then we can continue the main story in Sasau, which is the aim. So, from here, I follow the road down, essentially. I'm hoping the blacksmith's got quite a lot of money. And if we can, we want to buy some more meat. Again, we do want to try and complete the mission with Jahanka and the meat before we finish off the full mission with her, if possible. It's just trying to get so much stuff done without wasting too much time messing around. The problem is, if we get attacked, we've got to defend ourselves. That's the problem, and that does slow us down massively. But I just feel like we're not making that much progress. You know, 3.5 hours is a decent amount of time. But in a game like this, there's so many things you can get involved in that's away from the main story and can take your time away from doing other things. And I don't like leaving quests not done. I think that doesn't kind of help when we want to try and make some progress. That's the thing. Right, there should be a blacksmith here. I don't know if there's anyone else we can buy stuff from food-wise. Handy if we could. Right, there is a tavern here. We might as well see what money they've got and what food they've got. I can't sprint. I keep wanting to sprint and I can't because I've overloaded. Where's the tavern guy? I think it's to our right. I think it's that building there. Again, we want meat for Jahanka. Oh, we can eat here as well. Oh, there's no food on the boil. We do need to eat ourselves, but I'm waiting for food on the boil. But there's none here. Whenever you want food, you can never find it.
What was that?
No, we're not allowed in there.
Get out of here or I'll call the guards on you.
I'm not, I just was trying to find the guy. Villager. Oh, it's there. I didn't even spot it there. But it's here. Right, we can help ourselves to some food.
God.
And there we
What are
go.
you up to here?
I just want
Get
to
out
eat.
of here or I'll call the guards on you.
Eat from the pot. There we go. That's what I wanted. Right, where is the person to speak to about a room? Villager. Talk. I just want to sell some gear if we can.
Too close. If you were wrong,
Our gear looks really nice. I don't quite understand it. Let's all trade. There we go. Right, we want to buy meat off her, as I say, so we can then hopefully give the mission to Jahanka on the way to doing the main story. So we'll buy all the cooked meat. I hope it's enough. We've eaten now, so we don't need to worry about that. Is there anything else handy that they've got? Hoping that's enough. What's this? A skill book on drinking alcoholism. Alcoholism. Okay. Sell. She won't buy any weapons or armor off us. There's me trying to actually get rid of some of our weight, and we can't actually sell her certain things. Okay. 366 we're spending. That's fine. That was me really hoping we could get rid of some more stuff.
Can we do something?
E-Flag, good morning. How are you? Hope you're well. How was your weekend?
we can try it.
Thank you for the likes, brother. Much appreciated.
Are we agreed?
We'll make this back from the blacksmith in a second anyway, to be fair. The main thing is it enough meat for Jahanka?
Aye, for that amount I can be persuaded.
Okay, we've got enough meat for Jahanka now. Fantastic. Right, that's the Jahanka meat done. Blacksmith now. And we're handing that on the way to the main quest. Chill. Yeah, it was really good. Good Mother's Day. It's Mother's Day yesterday in the UK, so we had a nice meal out. I managed to take enough painkillers to keep me going. So yeah, it's an alright day, thank you. An alright weekend.
Good health to you.
Still a bit rough on Saturday, but yeah, recovered completely now though. Really weird what was wrong with us, to be fair. Right, in terms of weaponry that he's got is going to improve ours, I don't think there's going to be much that will. What we've got now is really good. Sharp as a knife 2. That we'll buy while we're here. Books are definitely handy to have. I still don't know whether the kits are better to have to fix our own stuff. And we do have some kits on us. I think maybe it's worth... I know this is weight, isn't it? We'll buy 2 of those and 2 of those. We're about to sell them a load of stuff, so money's not an issue. Right, let's sell our stuff that we currently don't want. And we've still got more stuff on the horse as well. So, both our bows can go. As we now can use the cumin bow. We've got a lot of stuff to take off the horse as well. That's the other thing. They can go Polish Cuirass. Silver Spurs times 3. Okay, he hasn't got enough money for all that. I did think this may be a problem, is his money. If we go to basket. Check basket. We can't sell him all 3 of those. Remove. No, he still can't do it. Remove 1. There we go. That weight's still not better though, annoyingly. But we could sell him one more thing, smaller thing, potentially. What's he got? 130 left, roughly. So something for 130 we could sell. We haven't got anything on us for 130 though, I don't think. No. I just want to double check this. So our shield is 133 defense. What are these? 80? 80. I did wonder whether they're any better, to be fair. Don't need arrows. Carpenter's axe? No. Okay. Yeah, it's a bit of stuff sold. It's not amazing.
Can we do something about the price?
Well, we can try it.
I was so hoping we need to get this weight off. I was hoping for better.
Aye, that would do it.
Right. Just want to see how much money he's now got again. So he's now got 72. It's not amazing. How are we? We're still overweight. It's because we've got all this meat on us now as well for this other mission, which obviously isn't going to help. In terms of horse, so we can get rid of 6 to the horse potentially. We need though, well, 190. We need 50 off. So yeah, not any real difference. It's so tricky to get rid of stuff. Is there anyone else here to sell stuff to? I think this person over here is a merchant that maybe we can sell stuff to. I don't really care how much we get for the stuff either now. It's just weight is we're trying to get off ourselves.
I'm honoured that you should come to me.
Okay, trade. How much money have you got? Is that all you've got? 143 is all he's got. We don't really need anything from him food-wise or anything. Well, actually, the dried fruit and stuff is handy because we eat that ourselves. We don't eat anything else. I try and only eat the dried stuff and carry the dried stuff because it doesn't go off. So I find that's probably better for us. Cobbler's kit, tailor's kit. So we've got a blacksmith's kit and an armourer's kit to use. But he's also got cobbler's kit, the shoes, and tailor's. We'll take both of those just in case we can use them to help ourselves. I think that's it really. So we might as well, we'll spend 118 currently. We might as well try and sell what we can to make that back. Silver spurs. Can we sell both? No. I did wonder if we could. Okay, we get 77. Admittedly, we can only sell something that's got 70. We're not really getting weight off ourselves, we're putting weight on, which isn't helpful.
We can try it.
We're trying to get rid of weight. All I keep doing is putting it back on.
Aye, for that amount I can be persuaded.
There we go. Okay. We're now heavier than we were a minute ago, yet we're trying to get rid of weight. What I think we should do, though, is we can put some weight on the horse. My thinking is we put the kits to fix our gear on the horse. Obviously, we want to use those in times of need, but also it helps our maintenance skill. So my thinking is we put them on the horse, they're not on us. It's not going to be a massive amount of weight, but it's something. The books we'll read when we get a chance to sleep. So these kits here, we move that to the horse. Those two to the horse. Can we move those as well? Yes. Taylor's kit? Yeah, okay. It's a bit better, but still not brilliant. Horse weight, we've still got 4, which isn't, it doesn't sound like a lot, and it isn't a lot, that's the problem. But we have also got the best, what we found to be the best, saddlebags on the horse. The amount of stuff the horse is carrying is ridiculous. Right, I don't think there's anyone else we can sell to here. So, we're still trying to make our way to Sasau. We've got the meat to Jahanka, so I want to hand that in next if we can. This is Sasau. We could go. There is a blacksmith potentially over here on the way down to the inn. So hopefully we can get there and sell more gear there. Have we not got the Jahanka mission on? I don't think we have. That one. Okay, so we've got the game meat. That was more my thinking, is we've got the meat needed now to give her. I just want to double check she is where we think she is. Because she was in Mirhod previously. Why is it not showing up there? Okay, she's not showing up in Sasau. It's a lot of meat to be carrying if we can't hand it in. That's the problem. Where is she? I don't want to be carrying all this meat around. That's the problem. Help with the healing and the sick. We've done that. Give her the meat. Can't do any more. Why is that not showing up on the map? It should be red. For some reason that's not showing up on the map. Okay. I can't do anything about that. I don't want to carry all the... I don't know if it matters if the meat goes off. I don't think it does. But I would like to hand it in. I know it's an optional thing, but it's something else then done. That's the thing. I'm so hoping she's there. Just to help us out. Right. So from Sommerpesh, we want to head south. To the monastery, we need to check if she's there. And if she is, we'll try and hand in the stuff. Potentially could sell some things to the alchemist that's there. Hopefully. Blacksmith down here as well. Try and sell some stuff there before heading to the inn here. If worse comes to worse, we can bypass the inn and head here. That would be handy as well.
Yeah.
What do we say? Go to the left. Yeah, I'm just trying to get the main story moving, but I don't want to meet the knight, Menhart, whilst overloaded. Because if we end up in a fight, we're going to struggle with lack of speed, essentially. Well, this all came from the last stream where it was in Skalitz.
Throw down your arms and give over all you have. Stand and deliver.
And soldiers attacked bandits essentially, and we managed to get all the gear. Hence why we've got some really good armor now. Weapon-wise, we haven't really changed too much. It's more the armor that's helped us. We could have stopped and killed the bandits there, but again, we're already overweight. There's no point just leaving weaponry and money essentially laying on the floor. That's why there's no point stopping and fighting them. Also, 3 against 1 generally won't end in our favour. Okay, So we've made it to the monastery. I don't know if Jahanka's here. The red marker for her mission isn't showing up. I'm hoping she's here, but there's a chance she's not. But we'll go see the alchemist anyway, see if we can sell anything there. I do want to actually double check. Have we got potions and things on us? Antidote for poisoning, that's fine. How many save potions have we got? Marigold decoction 9, that's absolutely fine. Save your snap 7. Yeah, we don't need to make any potions then. That's the thing. How are we doing food-wise? 97, we're all good. The issue is weight. That's what we've got to really focus on getting rid of. Is all the gear we're carrying. The alchemist may buy some stuff, but I don't think he'll buy much. That's the problem. We'll give it a go. There is a blacksmith just down the road before we head to the inn as well, so potentially. Right, is she here? So I can give all this meat we're carrying. Thing is, last time she went to Mirhod, and now the mission for some reason won't show up anywhere.
Good luck to you. So
I don't know if she's still in Mirhod, but we can't talk to her until we know what's happened with the illness. Yeah, I think she's still in Mirhod. Annoyingly. Does anyone else buy anything? No.
Take care now.
I don't know if anyone else will buy anything off us. That desperate to sell stuff. It's the overseer. Okay. We know there is another blacksmith just south where we are now. So the meat for Jahanka, we'll chuck it on the horse as soon as we make some space, I think. I don't know what's going on with Jahanka and why she's not showing up. I've got a feeling it's because we need to wait that time for Mirhod to find out if we got the right illness or not and gave them the right antidote. But we don't know that yet. As it says, give them time. So let's head to down here. There's a blacksmith here. I'm hoping we can sell a majority of our stuff here if we can and get some weight off us. Also some weight off the horse. Because we will need to sell the horse stuff too. Problem is, everyone seems to have a lack of money. That's the problem. If anyone had more money, it'd be fantastic. But they don't seem to have much money each. Which isn't really helping us. So this is Zach.
Can be of help to you, Knight.
I like the fact everyone's calling us a knight. Trade. He's got a 400. Is that it? He's only got 400 on him. His shield's 80. 80, not good enough for us. I so want better stuff. Horseshoes. I don't know what the horseshoes do, to be fair. Robber's sword, not as good as ours. Shard, not as good. Got the kits on the horse already for when we want to do things like that. Right. We can sell some stuff. It's not going to be much, though, annoyingly. So the silver spurs. Pauldrons, it's 353 already. And again, we're still not touched weight. We're going to have to head into the main town of Sasau, avoid the inn to sell the other stuff. Although saying that, I don't know what... I need to move stuff to the horse, essentially. I think that's the issue. We need to move stuff to the horse. We can't do that because we've got too much weight on us. That's the problem. And the horse is overloaded as well. Yeah, there's so much stuff we could carry less of. Well, I've got 3 even numbers. Oh, okay, that's dice I've picked up. Holy Trinity dice. I don't know if we need to keep them on us or not. Okay, we're going to have to sell the stuff, them two, to him. He's not going to have much money left, so obviously we need to take stuff off the horse, put it on us, then free space on the horse.
We can try it.
It's a whole kettle of fish, but we're getting there with it.
Finally, a reasonable sum.
Okay, and this is all because, obviously, the guards killed the bandits in Skalitz. That's why we're in this position. So, we want to avoid the inn because I don't want the mission to continue until we've got rid of our stuff. Down here, there's 2 more people. Once we get near to them, we'll empty the horse of all the gear we don't want. Because that's our issue. If we can transfer some of our stuff that we don't need to carry to the horse, that frees up our space, which is what we want. It's just the whole rigmarole at the minute of trying to get it done. It's only because, obviously, the soldiers killed I don't want to go that way, do I? No. If the soldiers hadn't killed the bandits, we wouldn't be in this position, but we also wouldn't have the gear we now have, which is really good. Right, I want to avoid the inn. I do not want the mission to kick on until we've sold this stuff. There's the bridge there. Right, stay away from the inn for the minute.
Yeah.
But yeah, if we can get the weight off, sell the stuff on the horse, that gets our weight clear as well. That does really make a big difference. But what we're finding is the blacksmiths don't have much money, and that's what's holding us back. But yeah, I think the Jahanka thing with the meat, we just need to wait until there's a bit they've had more time to see if our antidote worked. All right, he's got 413. Is that it? Okay. We need to transfer stuff from the horse anyway, which will then free up space in that. We've got to decide what we're keeping, like the cumin axe, the cumin bow there. They do need fixing, but I don't know if it's worth fixing them now or not. We don't need 2 daggers, do we? I don't think we do. Well, that one's not very high, so we'll get rid of that one. We haven't got the skill yet to actually do what we want with those. I don't know about the hunting bow. It's knowing what, so that says 1.2k that's worth. He hasn't got that kind of money on him though. 2k for that one. Right, riding boots. Move to inventory. We've got 4 decorated Bavarian hauberks that are worth quite a bit of money, but I don't think he's got the money on him. Let's cleared some weight from the horse though. So now if we go over here, we want all the meat across to the horse. Until the horse can't carry any more. 17 arrows there. I still think we're going to be overloaded. I don't think we're actually going to manage to clear a lot of our stuff yet. All this meat we will need again once we find a hanker. We'll sell the dagger. Selling those. What else do we need to clear over? We're 210. We need 60 kilograms off. That's our issue, is the amount of stuff we need off at this point. We take some of the mushrooms across. I think it doesn't help our gear being quite so heavy. I think that's also an issue, is our gear being the weight it is. That's probably not really helping us, to be fair. Even honey weighs quite a lot. Just seen that. Still not making much progress. I don't know if there's a skill we need to use to... Maybe we need to have a look if there's a skill that will increase our carry capacity, because this is ridiculous. And I think it is our gear that's the problem. It's just too heavy, our gear itself. Although it's so good, obviously if you can't carry it, then what's the point in having it? More meat here. The horse will run out of space in a second. You can't give all the herbs to the horse. Okay, horse is full. 256, yeah, horse is full. I think we've already got some of the best saddles on it already. Plain saddle, 4 saddlebags. I don't know if we can do any better than that. I haven't found any so far. Right. Strength. We need strength, I think, to carry more, don't we? What do we got? No. Right. Mule 2. So level 12 to carry more. We may need to change some of our armour here. We need 2 levels in strength to carry more stuff. Yeah. We need to increase our weight carrying. Oh, this is bad. I think it is the gear. I think that's the problem. And then, yes, it looks really good and it's going to help us defensively, stat-wise. But obviously, that's a problem. We may need to change some of our gear. Balanced diet. To be fair, mode, Berserk. What are we saving this point for? I like the Berserk's quite good. Okay. I don't think there's anything here that's going to help us, is there really? Maintenance. No. Okay. We can sell some stuff to him. I know it's saying the meat for Jank, but it's all on the horse. It's fine. Is there anything to repair? No. It's fine. Let's sell what we can. It's not going to be as much as I'd hoped. And maybe we might need to buy stuff off him. I just don't know what to do about all this, the weight issue at this point. It's 225. Oh, our weight's back. Our weights are okay now. I think our weight's okay. We're down to 1, 2. I think we've solved it. I think we've done it. I don't know if he's got anything better for us. They're both too low. I think we may have done it. I don't know how, but we may have done. Spike Club, we've already got one. We need a better club. That was the only disappointing with the last stream, and the soldiers killing the people was we then couldn't take their weapons. That was classed as stealing. We could take their gear. Okay, let's just haggle this for a second and see where we're at.
Can we do something about the price?
But I think we're good for weight again now.
So.
Which, if so, that's amazing.
What about this?
I'd almost shake on that. Almost.
We know the horse is overloaded, though, so we can't put anything else on the horse.
Aye, for that amount, I can be persuaded.
Tasco Sweeney, good morning. How are you? Thanks for the like, much appreciated. Right, what's he left money-wise?
I'm looking for pieces of
See if what is. If has he got the piece for the horse, for the sword?
Would you happen to know anything about it?
I would. Of course I would.
Well?
It's a load of tripe.
Oh, okay.
Only a fool would have given that trickster a single groschen, and I'm no fool. How about you?
It means he hasn't got a
If he
piece.
lied about that sort of stuff, it would be a terrible sin.
So I think we've got to gear down to a decent amount. We're now not overweight, so we can now continue the main story and meet the guy at the inn now. Let's just double check. He's got 173 left. There is still stuff we can probably sell off the horse to make a bit more space. Our weight is now good. Finally, we've got our weight under control. Human axe we're saving, are we? I think we are. We can get rid of that spike club. But yeah, at least we've now got our weight under control. I think the hunting bow is not as good as ours. I don't think you can afford to buy it though. A lot of our stuff we want to sell is actually quite expensive. I've got 5 lots of hunters. Was it 1 or 2? 1 lot of hunters there. Right, I think that's it for the minute. Just want to check the bow. So we can now use the cumin bow. And I did just put another one on, but I think it's not as good. No. 64 power. So the cumin bow has got a lot more power. It's... hang on, that's 62 power. 64. Actually, the hunting bow is better. We can't use it as of yet because we haven't got enough in one of the skills. So he's now got 173 left. I wanted to see if we could sell anything else quickly. I'm just glad our weight's under control. Was that everything we did? Yeah. Okay. Money-wise, we're fine. It just doesn't have anything of good enough quality for us to take or buy.
See now.
Right. Main story now can continue. How are you then, Tasco Sweeney? How was your weekend? I hope it was good. Okay. So our weight is all under control. We've got some space at last. Our gear is really good, which is what we wanted. We've got potions and things. It's just everything's everywhere. Right. Main story. We can now run again as well, which is always handy. Yeah, not too bad, thank you. Not too bad. Right, let's go and continue the main story then. We're going to the inn to wait for Menhart. It's taken us a while to get here, but we are finally here. Gear's clean, nourishment's fine, back to freaking decent speed. We've got good defense now because of the new gear we got from the bandits in
Henry's come to see us.
Skalitz. Right, do we need to talk to someone? Or do we just need to wait? I don't know if we need to wait here. What does it say? Lie in wait for the mysterious night. So does that mean we just take a seat? Quite a progression on the previous lab. Master, yeah. Rattay then meets the eye. Lie in wait for the mysterious night. My thinking is we just sit and wait. Or do we? The marker isn't here. This marker's here. I think we may just have to wait, I think. I think we just wait. It looks like it is. We'll give it an hour and see what happens. This is where I wish I'd saved first, potentially. Didn't think of that. Nothing happens, we'll save, because just in case that goes badly wrong in a minute. Okay, nothing happened. I don't know if I'm in the right place. It says here. Right, save your snaps. Let's give this a save first and foremost. There we go. Game saved. The innkeeper.
I'm at your service, Sir Knight.
We might as well see if there's anything else going on.
Here I might be able to help with.
Nothing I've heard.
I feel like I'm sitting in the wrong place, but I don't know.
It's quiet here.
Right, nothing else to do. See what he's got. Mainly, I'm looking in case he's got any books, essentially. Is the main thing. No, nothing there.
What's the hold up there?
So the marker for the mission is actually there. I feel like we're not in the right place. But then we also don't know how long we need to wait for. That's the other thing. So we've got books we can read, that's the thing, but I don't know. What's that saying there?
Here we are.
Townsman. It's kind of like here, is what it's saying. I think. Obviously we don't know how long we need to wait for. But also while we're waiting, might as well read. Let's do 2 hours and read one of our books that we have. And see if then it kicks in. Hopefully it does. Obviously, I don't know if we have to wait half a day, 5 hours. We don't know how long it is to wait for him. It just says lay in wait for him. Which kind of makes me think we should be hiding, but the marker's exactly in the area where all the tables are. So I can't see it being a case of hiding. But also I don't know if it will kick in if we're reading. Maintenance and improve though. Mission's still here. Lie in wait. That's all it says. Lie in wait. We don't know how long it's going to be. That's the annoying thing. We might as well finish doing our training in the book, to be fair. That's 100% for the book. Let's do that. Maybe he comes at night time. I don't really know. At least we're actually doing something with the time we've got to wait for. I'm just assuming it will kick in at some point. But I don't know what point that is. But that's the book read on maintenance. That's that skill going up as well, hopefully. Yep, got a new level and we improved. Nice. Right, is he here?
I'd like to strangle that wastrel of an overseer.
Satisfied?
I don't think he's here. Our maintenance skill, I just want to quickly check that over here, is 7. 2 levels till we get another point. Again, we haven't really done much with that. Serrated edge and stuff like that is what we're looking at. He's not here though. We do need to eat, so we'll just quickly eat from the pot. Always eating too much. It's literally exactly where we're standing is kind of what it is, I think. Let's wait till night time, see what happens. It's one of those where I just feel like we're just wasting time, but actually it says we've got to lie in wait, so we're just got to wait, I suppose. I wonder if at night time maybe is when he appears. I don't know if there's no way to get this to move on.
Hey, ale here. Hey, I'm dying of thirst here.
The mission hasn't changed. Although it's now tipping it down. I don't know if we should sleep. Townsman. Do we just wait more? It makes no sense that it's not doing anything, but I don't. Is there any clue about what's happening? Let's have a look. So the fakes. I found quite a pile of grocery in the Privy Slavic's encampment. Master engineer Feyfer subsequently discovered to be fakes. Well, it is a capital crime against the crown, but it's also proved there's more going on around Rattay than meets the eye. Lying in wait for the mysterious night. I don't know. I suppose we've just got to still wait. I can't see what else we can do. But am I just waiting all night? Can we destroy our energy? We'll do it for 3 hours and see. I don't know what's happening, and I don't know how to get to move forward. I feel like I'm doing something wrong, but it's not knowing what. That's the thing. Tawny doesn't help us. Again, we're still here. And the mission's not kicked on. Yeah. I'm kind of confused. The only other thing we can do is buy a room, maybe. Sleep. Because our energy is really low now. So we could do with sleeping, to be fair. Should we give us a room, or do I need to speak to the innkeeper? Annoyingly, there's no one here. I think the innkeeper's gone to sleep. Which obviously doesn't help us at this point. Will she give us a room?
Mother of God! You look like you've been assaulted.
They say that when I got a place to sleep.
Can I sleep here?
I suppose I could find something. For how long?
Just the one night.
So if you've got several nights, you do get you pay a lot more money, but
first. These are harsh times.
I don't see reason to do it more than once. We are going to haggle just for the speech skill. I think she reacted away just because we're dirty by the looks of things.
What about this?
I know it's not much of a change.
Almost.
I went to 1.9 and she's still saying no. It's more for our speech skill.
You've got it all to yourself.
But yeah, I
No
don't
one will
know
disturb you.
what's going on here. Why we can't...
Where do I go to sleep?
Maybe it is the next morning, maybe.
On the upper floor of the inn. There are steps up to it outside.
Okay, we go outside now.
The middle room is yours.
Middle room.
Good luck then.
Okay. Up the steps. Middle room is ours. Probably should put the torch on, to be fair. Yeah, we're going to have to put a torch on so I can actually see where we're going. There we go. Middle room's ours. We'll try and sleep and hopefully that solves the problem. But I don't know. That's the thing. I'm hoping this will solve it. Sleep and save. And maybe we did have to wait till the next day. That's my only thinking. But yeah, I don't know how long the wait of the place is. That's the thing. It could be we've got to wait till the next day, and this may kick it in. It just seems ambiguous. The amount of it doesn't say a time to wait or anything like that. Obviously, he's traveling here, so maybe it's just that travel time we're waiting on. But I don't know. I feel like I'm just wasting lots of time. Right, torch can go off, shield can go back on. I think the mission is still going to say wait. Let's just see if anything else catches up. I know we can do the tourney again to get more of the leaper gear and all that. Anything else? No. So the mission still says wait. Lay in wait for mysterious night. What else? Can we go in any of the rooms? We can go in here. There is someone asleep there. That's Ulrich. See, that's not who we're after. Dog's barking as well. Whose room is this? Obviously, we don't rob anything, so I just wanted to see what was in them. It still says lay in wait. That's the Fresco Master. Food-wise, we could do with eating. I can't eat from that pot, actually, because we've already eaten from it. Was there a pot inside we could eat from? Potentially. Yeah. So, all we can do is wait again, I suppose, and see if he turns up. I don't know what else I'm meant to do here. But the mission just says wait. I think we've got another book to read. We're saying we might as well make use of the time and actually read to improve some of our skills potentially. We did read them. That Sharp as a Knife 2 is 100%. Tavern Light, skill book on drinking alcoholism. Let's read that while we're here. Okay, that's 100% the book. So if he turns up, I don't know how long we give it, but also I don't know what else we can do to kick this in. Because if it doesn't move on, we're kind of stuck on the main story and can't move the main story forward. I don't know if maybe we need to go and complete a different mission elsewhere. I mean, it's a bit of a pickle at the minute. Because this is the only main story mission we have. And I feel like we mucked something up. Have we missed something? I know we failed to catch him, hence why we have to wait for him.
All the best.
Right, improved drink, a new reading skill as well. Is he here? It still says waiting, doesn't it? I bet it hasn't changed. The only other thing we can do is vengeance, I suppose. Lie in wait. how much longer do we wait? That's the question. If anyone's played this, am I missing something?
A tankard of ale for me.
I've just had a thought. It's not Menhart we're waiting for, is it? I just wanted to have a look to see if there was a bug or something stopping us. So the guy we're waiting for, I think his name is Ulrich. And if he is, then that's the guy who's asleep upstairs. Right, so someone says it is Ulrich, which we saw he was upstairs asleep. I thought it was Menhart was waiting for, but I could be massively wrong here. He's not down here already, is he? Townsman, Ulrich. Right, talk to Ulrich. Why did you ambush the wagon? I think we found him. Although it said wait, he's actually been here the whole time, but I thought we was looking for Menhart.
Who are you? Why did you ambush that
But his
wagon?
name isn't Menhart.
You
It's
have many
Ulrich.
questions.
I certainly do.
That is the guy.
Not here, however.
I recognise the mustache.
Both have ears. Let's meet at the pond after sunset. You'll
Oh,
find
really?
me
More
making that
waiting.
big willow tree.
Okay, I'll be there. So we've now managed to move it on. I mean, if I had been looking for the right person, it would have helped. Ah, that's annoying. But at least it's done. Okay, meet with Mr. Knight by the pond.
I'd like a beer.
Okay. We gotta wait by the pond. Down here. So that's where we're heading now. I'm glad it's moved on, that's the main thing. I was concerned that I'd broken it or done something wrong. So at least we haven't messed up. It's just I was looking for the wrong person. So if you don't talk to him, because the mission itself is quite ambiguous, it doesn't actually tell you who you're looking for or the name of the person you're looking for. So if I hadn't just looked and realised I got the wrong name, how long would we have waited for? Because at no point does it tell us his name. It's only because I wanted to see if there was an issue with the mission that I looked and it said, you're looking for Ulrich, he could be upstairs asleep. That's the bit I saw. I didn't obviously ruin any of the story. It was more the fact I just wanted to see if I got something wrong. But yeah, there seem to be quite a lot of people that get stuck with that mission, it seems. And we're waiting here then. By the looks of things. Let's just again double check the mission. Meet with the mysterious knight at the pond. He did say after sunset, didn't he? Okay, our energy and nourishment is going to be low. Let's go to 9 hours. Lots of waiting around, admittedly, but we are hopefully moving the main story forward. And we have got weight on our side again at last. So we did benefit because of the gear. We managed to make quite a bit of money as well. We've already got some training done today. But yeah, I wonder how many people get stuck waiting and not knowing there's actually the guy's already there. Because I'm hoping it's not just us that got confused. But it does seem weird. Oh, he's here. There we go. Ignore the winter tourney thing. It's just every day it's going to come up.
I brought you here because I did not want to cause an alarm at the tavern.
Oh, we've got to fight him.
Made a mistake coming here alone.
Okay, we're fighting him.
And it will be your last.
Wait or fight? Wait.
You wish to make your peace with God? Very well.
No, I just wanted to see if we can convince you otherwise. You had some luck at the charcoal burners. I just want to know what it was all about. Be careful, I work for Sir Radzig. Our best 2 skill, although his fighting skill's 17. I just want to know what it's all about.
I just want to know why you ambushed that wagon.
You make no sense. Did your accomplices not tell you when they sent you after me?
Accomplices? What are you talking about?
Yeah, we're
I'm
not
here
working
on
for
behalf
anyone.
of Sir Radzik Kobila.
Radzikobila?
It worked. Main level
I
up.
do not understand.
I was looking for the counterfeit coins, and I still am. I'd heard those men were transporting them in that wagon.
When I saw you with the charcoal burners, I assumed it was they who sent you.
We may have just talked way out of this.
Not.
Then we have a common aim. I have also been pursuing the counterfeiters for some time. My name is Ulrich. It is true our meeting has not begun well. But if it is the truth that you are sent by Kobila, then we can assist
So,
each other.
actually, not fighting him was a good thing by the looks of things.
I found out many things, but there are still questions I cannot answer. And the last man who knew anything is now dead.
Okay, who died?
What man was that?
Mainhard, the merchant from Passau. Listen, I will explain everything to you.
So Menhardt's dead.
I need you to
Did I forget that, maybe?
Oh, really?
You will introduce me to a certain person, and I will tell you everything.
Who do you need introducing to? Who do you mean?
Master Tobias Feyfer. If you truly serve Sir Radzik,
Tobias
you must
Feyfer.
know him.
I struggle with names in real life anyway, and I'm struggling for names now.
What do you want him for?
Supposedly we do know him,
I
though.
have here a written confession which tells how those forgeries are made. But I do not understand such technical matters.
Okay, so we've got
Master Feyfer,
confession and an explanation for how they did it.
Definitely be able to make sense of it. And you'll give it to me, just like that.
It seems I have little choice. This is the last lead I have.
I think we did well
In
to
the
actually
meantime,
round this then. We didn't have to fight
I will
him.
return to Sasau and see what I might learn there.
Okay, so we've got Ulrich's document. Loads of things to question. Shouldn't you go with me? We'll work our way through them. More information we have, the better.
I must remain in Sasau. I have some loose ends that must be tied.
Okay, who are you anyway?
I told you.
Yeah, he's Ulrich. I don't know why it said that.
Just Ulrich.
And what's the last name? That's a good point.
Because you look like a knight. They seldom have just one name.
It is true. I have a horse, armor, a sword, and a shield. But there are many ways to acquire.
To be fair, there are many ways. We got ours off the floor.
As I am sure you know.
So you're not a knight?
I am a trustworthy soldier in the service of a nobleman. That is all you need to know.
So this could have gone badly and I had to fight him, to be fair. I don't think I'll get more out of you. Alright.
Alright then, Ulrich. Let's leave it at that.
There was a couple of questions that we could still ask him. Who are you working for? I don't know if he'll tell us.
Why you wish to know. But
Oh, we're further than you are, we, Tasco? Okay, no worries. Thank you very much for dropping by, though, Tasco. Much appreciated. Yeah, thanks for dropping by. Much appreciated. I'm not going to beat it out of you. That sounds fishy.
That sounds a bit fishy.
It is simply that my master does not wish to be revealed. And if we are to...
But at least we figured out why we couldn't get this bit to move on, but it's done. I hate looking things up. It bugs the hell out of me.
Tell me what you know about the false coins.
I'd like to figure things out ourselves, but I was stuck. I know it.
It's a German city, right?
Correct. A city of great wealth, where there are many merchants. Passau is a city of trade. All the currencies in Christendom change hands there.
I see. And that would include Prague groschen?
Some months ago, counterfeit groschen were discovered to be circulating there. They are made from copper plated with silver. The Passau alderman began to investigate and learned that a family of money changers was involved. They were bringing the forged coins in from Bohemia and sending back real ones. My liege lord is allied to the Passau alderman, so they requested to deal with the matter.
And so he sent you?
Yes. He needed a man that he
So
could trust.
we are kind of on the same side, to be fair. The ambush wagon.
What about that wagon? What happened there exactly?
I followed Menhard from Passau. I had reason to suspect a connection with Sasau.
So the wagon was carrying false coins.
So they were transporting false groschen on that wagon?
Yes.
Which is what we thought
way
anyway.
here, they brought real coin. Groschen, forints, francs and the like. But now, the sacks were full of counterfeits.
Suspicion
What do
on
you mean
Sasau.
about the connection with Sasau?
The matter was investigated in Passau, and the executioner extracted information from those who were arrested. They told him that the coins were made in a monastery,
What, in the monastery itself?
I cannot say. I know only what the Paso scribe wrote down in his reports of the interrogations.
Okay. Why did you jump
Why
them?
did you let them get here before attacking?
I wanted to discover where they hand over their coins, which I failed to do. Besides, Maynard had an armed escort, and they kept too busy.
He's
roads
only one man
to watch
after all.
the
To take
inns
them all on would
throughout
have been
their
suicide,
journey,
wouldn't it? That's the
until
thing.
he came to this god-forsaken trek. I cannot guess why he came here, but it was the perfect opportunity to strike.
Okay, tell me about the ambush.
What happened on that track?
I ambushed them. I took down 2, but that bastard man had cut the horses loose and rode away.
What next?
While I was chasing Manhard, those charcoal burners came and stole what they could. Before I could catch him, his horse threw him and he broke his neck.
So we won't get anything out of him?
Unfortunately not.
Okay, that's everything we can ask there. We know what happened to Menhart, but it says we can ask it for some reason.
What happened to Menhart?
He is dead, of course.
I know, but what did you do with his body?
That's true. Where's his body?
I buried it. He was a bastard. But I am not one to leave Christian remains rotting in the woods.
I see. And where's his grave?
He ran from the wagon uphill along the path to the north.
I wonder if we have to go back to the grave
Along the way, there
to
is an
see if he's
old
got
road
anything on him,
cabin.
potentially.
I buried him behind it. And don't think I don't know why you ask. Robbing graves is shameful.
I don't plan on robbing him. There we go, Menhart's grave. That's not how it is.
At all.
If you say so.
He believes we're going to go and rob the grave. Right, that's everything
Very well.
then.
I'll go and see Master Feyfer.
Godspeed. I will wait in Sasau at the Wagoner's Inn.
Okay, so the mission's updated at least. We managed to get it to move on. Let's see if anything else comes up. New codex entries, counterfeiting. Okay. So where are we heading next is the question. So we've got to give Ulrich's documents to Tobias Feyfer. So where is Tobias is the question. So Tobias is back in Rattay. So that's where we need to head next. It's all the way back to Rattay. We are very back and forth, I must admit. But that's what the game is, isn't it? I wanted to check. Okay, Merhod is still not quite right. So, yeah, we need to ride and make our way back to Rattay. There is another mission in Sasau we can quickly do while we're here, I believe. Because there was something about finding the priest. That's Jahanka. Again, I don't know where Jahanka is. She's not showing up on the map, annoyingly. 5 fast time go to cross. I know there is another mission we can do nearby. Teresa. No. Lord Capon. Aldonesians. Still got to find work. Still need to do the crown. Pie. Okay, I'm sure there was a mission in Sasau to find a priest. I'm sure that was showing up. It's not showing up anymore. So that must be done. Okay. The one about finding work, though. Was this one? No. Yeah, that one. We need to speak to Agnes, don't we? That's one thing we haven't done. So Agnes is over here. We still need to speak to her. Right. That's all we can do then, I think. How are we for nourishment? Energy's 83. That's not too bad. That's not our horse. So we just need to ride to Rattay then. I wouldn't normally ride during the night, but I don't think we've got much choice. From here, we potentially need to follow the path up, go across the bridge and around this way. Seems to be the way to go. They were trying not to bump into him on the way. Horsemanship's gone up. Oh, our main level went up, didn't it, actually? Forgot about that. So our main level went up as well. We have a new skill point in this. Let's have a look what we've got a choice of. There's a few things now. In fact, there's quite a few things. Okay, so all the skills are now open then. By the looks of things. Do we still get continuous skill points though? If so, that's a very second level we'll get a skill point. Okay. A lot of these we've looked at already because we already had them previously. What level are we now? We're level 12. So anything that was level 12 and over, or level 12 essentially, are new skills we can now pick. That's 10. So contemplative. As long as you remain still, your tiredness or hunger will stay at the same level. That's not really helpful. That increases sight distance and chance of evading fast travel. Okay, infamous is similar. We don't want to do that one. Your hands for charismatic, you haven't built your strength. A lot of these don't really help us because there's pluses and minuses to them all. Diplomacy, cloak and dagger, brute strength, savage, burger, release from prison. No, Night Raider, Manly Odor. So I don't really know what we want. I suppose Scout, if we wanted to fast travel more, potentially would be the right one to go for. So we can evade things happening when we do fast travel. Potentially that's really our only real one we should have. Let's take that, I think. I know we don't fast travel much, but at least it's something. I still don't know what else to do here, really. 2 skill points there. I think we take featherweight in case I do fall down somewhere. I know what I'm like. So many skills and so much we're just not knowing what to use on. What is our horsemanship now? And what is the max level? 20. And we're currently level 9, but we have bonuses in it. Strong thighs. Yeah, we're waiting for other things. Okay. At least we've increased our thing there. Right, from here we want to be going to the right and then right again. We could stop at the inn and sleep, to be fair. That may be a better option so we can get our energy back up and then ride to Rattay in the morning. That might be a better option, to be fair. I'm more thinking the fact that I don't really want to head somewhere when we're going to struggle. So I think we might be better off spending another night. Let's find the innkeeper. Zach, villager, townsman, fresco, villager. Not worried about dice or anything. There we go. There she is. Right, we'll spend another night here.
Good night.
That way.
Can I do something for you?
Just actually see if she's got anything to buy first. I'm thinking more books than anything else, but not by the looks of it. No. Come here. Don't go away. Well, we'll sleep so we actually get
Can I sleep here?
Energy back up. And then we'll ride to Rattay in the morning.
For how long?
I know we should probably spend the money
on
a few nights, because I think that's indefinite then
No
if you do a few nights.
But you pay in advance.
We always haggle just to increase speech.
Can we discuss the price?
Last time she said no. We'll just do
What about
1.9.
this?
I think she'll say no again.
That's not enough.
Yeah, there we go.
You've got it all to yourself.
So, middle
No
room is
one will
ours.
serve you.
At least this way we go in with fresh energy. It's a bit of a ride. But even so, Mirhod may be sorted in the morning as well. And if so, that helps us as well. Because I kind of want that mission out the way. So Jahanka's then back around. We can give her the meat and finish that one as well. So we'll sleep to the morning. Maybe too long, actually. At least our energy will go back up. We do need some food, but that's fine. We can sort that out. And then we ride to Rattay. And hope and continue on from there. Hopefully we can get some more progress in the main story. That's the plan. I know there's a lot of riding around. Obviously, that slows us down. We're going to get up at 6. But that is part and parcel of the game, isn't it? That's the thing. I've never cancelled sleep before. I just did, thinking we'd get up 2 hours earlier. There we go. I didn't see the point in waiting all that time. That's the thing. Right, is Mirhod back fixed, or are we still waiting for that? I wonder. Because we've got to go back at some point. I know it's a little bit away from where we're going. I just wondered if it was fixed. No. Okay. Not fixed. We do need to eat, and then we ride to Rattay. Obviously, there is Teresa there as well to speak to and court, essentially. But, yeah. At least if we know if we get into a fight, we're very well geared now. I think the only thing that probably can be improved is our sword itself. But other than that, we've got the cumin bow we can now use as well. Right, from here we want to head across the bridge. Just trying to think of the fastest way. Maybe through and onto this road here. To be fair. Because we're heading all the way over there. We just want the fastest way, essentially, if possible. So maybe we want to head through, over the bridge, and then maybe through. Let's have a look. So we can head left here as well. That takes us to another bridge. Kind of want to go this way, I think. Potentially down here if we can. To save us riding all the way round, I'm thinking. See if we can go straight. The thing is, the trees do block you. That's the only issue. You may not be able to get past the trees. And the bushes and things.
Yeah.
There's a fence there for the field. Right, we're through there. It's trying to save us time by not riding round. That's the thing. Right, there's the road I want to be on. Okay, we'll save ourselves the time then. We'll follow this road round along the river until we get to this crossroads here. Take the left over there. Yeah, kind of rough, you know where we're going. As I say, the aim, we've got to get the Rattay, that's the aim. If we get attacked, I don't know whether we'll stop and fight. And sometimes it's not worth doing because we just want to get going to where we're going. They're soldiers there, they've obviously killed some bandits. I do like the fact that the world around you is alive. You know, there are soldiers killing bandits on the trails you go on. We're under attack from someone, not first. I'm not going to wait. Right, we want to go left here. I think that's the right way. Let's have a look. Yeah. Cross the water. Should really feed the dog at some point. I forget the dog's even with us other than hearing it bark occasionally, to be fair. It'll probably run away at some point. Right. We want to go to the right. We have been attacked around this area before. So we do know there is a possibility. Obviously, if we can ride away, we'll just ride away. I think that we'll spend so much time fighting. It's better just to crack on, I think. And this is why we're doing more of this week than an equal amount of this in the expeditions. Because I want to keep this moving forward. We know you guys already voted for this one. And the second game we played with the DLC for this to do as well. Kind of want to make some progress. And knowing we've got the op coming up in April. I know we're going to lose some time. And we're still massively unsure of recovery and things. So the more we can get done now, the better. But I think I might make a quick video tonight about the questions people have said, the comments about viewership being better. Maybe I'll come off the beaten track here. I think we need to head left. Viewership for expeditions being better than this, and essentially I'm damaging the channel by focusing more on this, which I disagree with. But people have made the point that maybe now I need to We're under attack. I've just been knocked off the horse. No. There's more than what? There's more than one. There's a 3. Four. There's 4 of them. I don't know if running away might be the better option here. I hate being surrounded because you then can't see things. We have been hurt. And we have got the counter skill. It's just being able to see where they are. I want to swap the person attacking us. There we go. There's the counter. We got hit. That's the problem, being hit from the other side. I've not been able to see. Can't see anything. Run. I've got a damaged hand. I think I'm dead. But fighting more than one person is so tricky. Because you get surrounded and then can't do much else. And we've got really good armour, that's the thing. But even so, it's when you're surrounded, it's so tricky to fight everyone. I think we're going to die. We killed one. We got the perk Sadist as well. We activated it. I don't think it's going to matter though. I think we're dead. Yeah, there we go. 4 on 1 is not good odds in our favour, that. Okay, back to the inn. Annoyingly, we've got to go back to the inn. I should have spotted the... I saw the branch on the ground, and I should have noticed that was going to be an ambush, because we could have avoided that. But it is what it is. That's the problem with this. If you die, you go back to your last save. All our good gear didn't save us because you get surrounded, and it's so tricky then to stay away. Right, we kind of know where to avoid though. Although there's no guarantee the same thing will happen again. That's one thing I have noticed. Just because it happens once doesn't mean you'll go the same route and it happen again. It can be different. And is invariably different each time. But yeah, that was a slight mistake there. If the horse hadn't bolted and threw us off, maybe we could have got away. I may have mistimed the jump as well though, that's the thing there. So we need to be careful in case we get attacked again there. But there's not much we can do. Obviously I did say we're going to try and ride away and not fight because it saves us time. But 4 on 1 and being thrown from the horse didn't help us there. I wonder, we have actually got a skill. Let's just have a quick look at this. I think we've got a skill for the horse not throwing us off. Horsemanship. If yours is wounded, it'll run faster. Also be extremely skittish in storms. Increase your chance of staying in the saddle if an opponent tries to unhorse you. Let's take strong thighs. I'm hoping that would help. I don't know if that counts when the horse gets scared though. That's the only thing. It may not count for that. But yeah, annoying because obviously we're trying to get to Rattay at a bit of a distance away. And instead we get attacked and killed. 1 on 1 I think we'd be alright. 2 on 1 maybe. But with arrows flying at us as well, it's just too much. 4 on 1. And they were quite heavily armed. They're not your normal bandits, are they? They look more like human because of the armour they had. They didn't have... If they'd been random bandits, we probably would have been okay. Because their armour would have been a lot less. We did activate the perk Sadist though. Which is when we kill someone out, we get an increase after killing someone. I don't think we've actually activated that before. Did it? No, it's draw blood. Not necessarily killing someone, was it? It was drawing blood we activate Sadist. Okay. So if we see a broken branch this time, we need to move away from it as quickly as we can. We need to make sure the horse has got some stamina. I'd rather not have to deal with that again. And as I say, 4-on-1 is just really tough odds. I think we do need to look at increasing our weaponry. Sword-wise, I need to use an axe and a mace more as well. That's the other thing. Okay. I think we were safe on this road last time. If you see a fallen log, we know we're going to be attacked. That's the thing to look out for. The main thing is the horse not bolting us off. That's the other thing. Right, let's see if we can now get there without being attacked this time. It is annoying since we were making our way to Rattay, and we weren't far away to be fair. But it's part of the game, it's one of those things that happens. You've got to learn to deal with it. But yeah, fallen branch on the road, generally say ambush. I didn't even think. I went to jump it as well. Okay, I'm going to ride across. I think we've avoided this, so I don't think it's happened. Which, as I say, does happen. We can ride across the bit over here now. Don't have to follow the road. We can cut the corner a bit. Maybe not that much. That's a bit of steep. There's a steep slope that is. I'm a little bit too far down.
Yeah.
I was trying to cut the corner to save riding all the way around, but I don't think I can go back up now.
Yeah.
Right, let's head down. The annoying thing is we know we've been attacked around here before, so it doesn't mean it won't happen. I think it was 2-on-1 last, or was it maybe 3-on-1? We did survive it in the end though. Right, we've got to find a way through.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bushes are too thick to get through here.
Yeah.
I can't jump them either. There's me trying to cut out some of the riding, and instead I've kind of got myself a bit stuck.
Yeah.
Although we are nearly there, that's the benefit. Come on. Yeah, shortcuts are well and good, but it's still being able to make your way through the bushes and stuff. Actually, here we go. Should be an opening here, I think. Come on. Right, let's get off the horse. We may be able to make our way through ourselves and then call the horse back to us. There we go. It's a little bit easier sometimes to do that. There we go. Right, we are nearly there.
Yeah.
Interesting sight, which means there's probably something to pick up here. Probably moonshine. Not overly worried about the minute. Okay. Need you around the farm, really.
Yeah.
Come on. Trying to be too quick, and obviously it doesn't always go in our favour when we try and be like that. We're nearly there. We've made it back to Rattay. Just about, anyway. I think we want to go and speak to the woman about the work first, just because that's another mission we can then get cleared.
Yeah.
Is my thinking. We could speak to Teresa. There is another mission to do with Teresa as well.
Yeah.
I'm not in no rush to do that at the minute. I think I want to focus on the main story and anything else around us first and foremost. But yeah, we want to speak to the lady who was waiting for the priest. We've already done the priest part of that mission previously, and that she'll go and do some work as a cook. I don't know if that then finishes the mission. There may be more to it, maybe. Okay. We made it here safely this time though, which is always good. The first time was just frustrating. But we're here now. Okay. Let's go and speak to the woman first about the job. And then we're going to do main story after that. So the woman is over here to speak to, Agnes. Just because that we've had this mission a while, it finishes it off. So we do need to look at weaponry. A better sword would be really good, to be fair, if we can get a better one. Right, she is in here, if I remember correctly. because she was waiting on the priest. There she is. So we have spoke to the priest. He doesn't want to come back. He's too scared to come back, admittedly.
Especially in these dark times. Can I do something for you?
So we just need to tell her that he's not coming back. Talk about Father Francis.
I asked around in Sasau. Father Francis is doing well in Sasau. He has no plans to return to St. James anytime soon.
You talked to him? How is he doing? Doesn't he need his cassock fixed?
She really wants to work for him, doesn't she?
There isn't a pew or a step he hasn't tripped over at one time or another.
He's doing well. He can't return. He's working somewhere else. He's working somewhere else.
I asked the abbot. He said they have work for him elsewhere and that St. James will have to wait.
Wait? I remember the last time. We had to go to Sasau for almost 2 years. I probably won't even live that long.
That won't be that bad. Meanwhile, you can work
there
at
we
Master
go.
Hagen's house and who knows? You might even find you like it.
You're probably
Success.
right. What else can I do at my age?
We do need to wash.
And
I've
the
just seen
presbytery is
the
too
state of
big
her
for
armour.
one woman alone.
So you agree you'll go and work for Hagen?
Isn't that what I just said? I'll go and do housekeeping for him. May the Lord
There we go. Objective achieved. There is still more to this mission to do, but at least one bit of it achieved. What I want to quickly check is how bad is the dog? 97 obedience, it's fine. Not too worried about that then. Okay, mission-wise, that one. It still says talk to people about the jobs, which is we've done a few times now. I wonder if we go and potentially look at... We have still got more stuff to sell while we're here. I wonder if we do look at getting a new sword while we're here. There's the armourer here. It's closed by the looks of it. What was this in here? Oh, these are all closed. Okay. There's no one to speak to still here then. What else is left of that mission? So those interested waiting in the courtyard. There's no one in the courtyard. So we might as well focus on the main story then. I couldn't see anyone in the courtyard there. So we'll have to come back and try and figure out the rest of that mission at some point. Right, main story though. Let's keep that moving. We need to go and speak to... I don't know, who are we actually going to speak to? Oh, that's it, Master Feyfer. We've got the documents to give him. There we go. We'll remember. Right, let's go and find Feyfer and give him the documents. Feeling is going to be somewhere up here. Is he in here? Master Feyfer, there we go. Let's keep this main story moving. Thanks for the like, much appreciated. Right, fake Roshan.
Master Feyfer, I need to speak with you. I found out something about the counterfeit coin.
Did you really? Do tell.
Close to Rovna, I came across a wagon that was transporting the false coins. Unfortunately, I came too late. The carter and his men were dead.
Damn and blast. Do you know who did it?
Yes. A certain knight turned up there. Turned out he was also after the forgers.
Well, that is indeed unexpected. Tell me, what did he say?
Okay. His name is Ulrich.
His name is
Start
Ulrich.
that one off.
He looked like a knight, but he refused to show his master's colours.
Ulrich, you say? Could be anyone. Can you describe him?
An older man with a moustache. But for all his grey hairs, he seemed pretty tough to me.
I'm just glad we didn't have to fight him.
Doesn't match anyone I've heard of. But then we don't even know if Ulrich is his real name.
Good point, we don't. I asked him who his liege was, but he wouldn't answer.
I asked him who his liege was, but he refused to tell me.
We live in such strange times. In days past, knights would vie with each other to see who could extol their liege's name the loudest. And today, they take assumed names, hide their emblems, and sneak around the land like thieves.
I got the impression he was hiding his identity because his master's at odds with Sir Radzig.
That may well be. As a staunch supporter of the king, Sir Radzig has many enemies.
So although we're on the same side to what we're doing, our lieges may not be. You told me where the forged
He
groschen
told
came
me
from?
that the fake money was being taken to Passau in exchange for gold coins. Then that real money was being brought back to the Bohemian lands.
That would explain why those fakes bear the Passau countermark.
His master is allied with the Passau alderman, and they told him to sort it all out.
I wonder who could be behind it all.
Okay, and we've got the documents now.
He gave me these documents to show you. He seemed to think they prove he was telling the truth. They're the records of the interrogations in Passau, and some other things he said you'd understand better than him.
Let me see. We, the aldermen of the city of Passau, interrogation held this day, put to pain by the quaestor. The place of origin is a monastery in the land of Bohemia. Which certainly confirms my suspicion that something underhand is going on in Sasau.
Are we going to have to go all the way back to
Coin
Sasau
assay
now?
report. Copper core coated with amalgam. But this is interesting. Here's an outline description of how the forgeries are made. I'll have to study it more closely. We command Herr Ulrich to investigate and let no man stand in his way. This looks like the original safe conduct. It has the seal of the Passau alderman. But they
I wonder what would happen
didn't
if you
pen
didn't talk
this.
you out of the
How do you
situation
know?
with Ulrich, and then you have to fight
I
it.
recognise the hand. It's a Clement of Caplitz, the high scribe of the Rosenbergs.
The Rosenbergs?
Who's that?
A rich and powerful family in South Bohemia. Burgrave Henry III is a great rival of our King Wenceslas.
Okay, so what does this mean?
What does all this mean?
Well, it certainly explains why your knight is so mysterious. Anyway, we should be careful. And we shall begin our investigation. The documents show they use silver amalgam for coating copper fakes. That's a lead we can follow.
What?
So where are we going with this lead?
Silver amalgam. It's produced from quicksilver and silver.
Well, that doesn't sound like something just anyone can get hold of.
You're quite right. You will go to Sasau at once.
I'm going to go back to Sasau.
Look around the forges in the city.
We've just been there.
Someone must be working copper for them. I, meanwhile, will take
He's going to head to
counsel with Sir
Sasau as well.
Radzig and then follow after you.
Where shall we meet?
At the inn on Sasau Market Square.
Yeah. Okay. I think that's everything then. So we need to head back to Sasau now. I know it's a bit of back and forth, but that is the game in its entirety. There is lots of back and forth. How are we food-wise? With 84. I'm just thinking we can eat here, which I think we'll do. And we've probably overeaten again. We tend to always overeat, to be fair. Okay. I would like to see if we can complete the other mission here. Do we do the Teresa courtship while we're here? Or do we not, is the question. Because that's the other thing we could do while we're here. We have got the workers to do as well, although none of them were there a minute ago. I don't quite know how we finish that either. And I wouldn't mind seeing if we can get a new weapon, new sword, a better one. We have the money, that's the thing. Let's just quickly check the horse quickly. And we still got stuff to sell. We've got a cumin axe there which we can use. That's our only axe though, isn't it? We still need the sneaky skill for the dagger to be able to be used as a kill thing. The yew hunting bow, that's 64. We got our strength up to 11 for that. We still have all this gear here to sell from the horse as well. There's not as much as you think, actually, to be fair. We still need to find Yanka to give all that meat that's now no good. And we've got the maps and stuff to have a look at some point as well. Okay, let's see if the workers are there in the courtyard. Let's first go in here. So our sword, if we look at our current weaponry, the current sword we're using is Mercenary's Bedfellow. We used a different one for ages, but this one's better. 45, 45, 2, 65 defense. Obviously, we've got about 2,000 groschen. We've got stuff to sell. There's maybe a chance to have better weaponry. So before we quickly speak to him, let's transfer a load of stuff on the horse for us to sell. The cumin axe we're keeping, although it does need fixing, admittedly. Although we can fix that ourselves. Cumin bow is better than the one we're using. Although we've got the yew bow as well as the cumin. That's 64 power, weight 3. 64 power, weight 3. So they're both the same, but I don't know what's better. That's worth more money, the yew hunting bow. I don't know which one's better, to be honest. Eight agility, 11 strength, 11. So that would do. Yew hunting bow needs more. We'll keep both for the minute. I don't quite know what I'm gonna do with that. All this armor here is not as good as what we're wearing. So if we move that to us, it means that we can actually sell a lot of this, and then hopefully we can get a new sword. I'll keep the ring. Van braces can go. Right, let's speak to them. We are overburdened, but that was always going to happen. Swordsmith.
God be with you.
I want a better sword than what we've currently got, if possible. Trade. Right, firstly, let's sell our stuff. Oh, okay, we can't. He will only buy weapons from us. So all the armor we just put on, we can't sell to him. Right. So assassin is better than ours. We've got 2.1k to spend. That's a long sword, though. We normally use a short sword. 11. It also depends on what we need to use it. I don't necessarily need a sword. I want something decent. That's blunt damage is better there, the broad axe. Burger sword's not as good. Cleaver. It's a hunting sword. Stab damage is poor. Slash and blunt is higher. I want something that all round is better than ours, if possible. Stab damage is slightly less. Their slash damage is really high. What is ours currently? 45, 45, 2. 45, 75, 3. That's a lot better. It's a long sword, though. I don't think we can have a shield with that, can we? For a long sword. Yeah, I don't think long swords allow us to use a shield. Huntsman sword. I'm going to have strength for that one. Oh, that's the same as ours. But it says it's an increase. Although it could just be condition, maybe. 65 defense. 45, 45, 2. It's the exact same as ours. Ours is 5% damage, though. 3.4, 3.4. Charisma 6. It's exactly the same. I don't quite understand why it's saying it's better for us. Okay, 49, 49, 2. Again, longsword though. I'm not sure if a longsword means no shield. Which is fine, it just means we've got to react better. Metal plate. Oh, look at those axes. I'm going to have strength though. Page's sword. Okay, that might be better. It's not showing all our stats better for that. The Page's sword though, 48, 48, 5, 69 defense. 45, 45, 2. Okay, so the Page's sword is better. I'll chuck it in the basket just in case. It might be what we're going for. I do think a short sword is the best option. Oh, that might be even better. It's 1.5k though. It's a long sword. Razor, short sword. 46, 64, 3. 45, 45, 2. It says stab damage is lower than ours currently, but actually, I don't think it is massively. Soul Slicer. Trusty Companion. I don't know whether we should be going for some of these. For long swords rather than short. Right, so I think it's between the two. So Page's sword, 48, 48, 5. 46, 64, 3. So the only thing difference really is the the slash damage of Razor is better than that one. 72 defense, charisma 16. 69 defense, charisma 12. Durability 56, durability 68. I think we buy the page's sword to replace ours. I'll
I'd like
haggle
to
it
discuss
down.
the
We'll
price.
sell ours as well. I don't think we'll get much for ours.
All right, so
But this would increase our sword at least.
finally,
And I do think
a
it's something we do
reasonable
really
sum.
need. I mean, wow, might as well get quite a bit of money off there. So we can now equip our new sword, the page's sword, which is better than what we're using. Not massively, but it's an increase. We'll sell Mercenary's Bedfellow. And if we can speak to the armor, we can sell the other stuff as well. Yeah, Mercenary's Bedfellow. We don't get much money from it. It's amazing how much money you lose. We're still at 1.5k as well. That's the thing. Check basket. Haggle it. We'll haggle it up. We won't get much more, I
Let's
don't
talk
think.
about the price.
But at least we've increased their weapon,
we
which
can
is what
try
we
it.
needed to do. I don't know whether to move away from sword though,
Finally,
because we've got
reasonable
axes,
sum.
we've got maces. It's one of those. I want to move away, but I'm also, because we're better or higher skilled with the sword, I don't want to lose that essentially either. That's the thing.
Lovely cucumbers, asparagus and fruit.
Okay, there is someone to talk to here. Pickman. We're not really
Good day
talking to him.
you. What do you need?
Carrying
You
water.
hear about the water carrying?
Aye. I can haul water all day long.
So, do you want the job? There's plenty of other folk that will take it if you don't.
I do. I want it. What do I have to do?
I do want to finish this mission now. Alright, let's do alright.
That's enough for now.
So, we're agreed then? When do I start working?
Look, the bailiff is the one who will decide after I report back to him.
So, I might not get the job?
So I think we need to go speak to the bailiff then to try and finish this mission.
Understand?
I know we're heading to Sasau next. I just want this mission to be done. If possible. Just because it's another thing, then we can get clear. Right. That's that one. Aquarius. Talk to. So there's more people still to talk to, according to this. Vincent.
My respects to you.
I don't know if we've got a certain amount we have to speak to get this done.
I want to ask something else.
Oh, we've already asked him loads
That's
of things
enough for
already.
Farewell.
The mission says speak to people interested in the work. I thought we'd spoken to quite a lot of these already.
God be with you, good sir.
But obviously there's
You hear
something
about the
missing.
water carrying?
We need to speak to a certain amount of people, I think, by the looks of it.
Hold your horses. We haven't decided yet who gets the job.
But I just think we can finish this while we're here before heading back to Sasau.
I can handle the job.
We also need to sell the gear
Well, that's good.
if we can as well. Okay, go back to the bailiff, tell him who you choose.
I know everything I need.
So, can I go carry water?
New level in speech as well.
I'll tell the bailiff and he'll choose.
Well,
Right, we need to go and speak to the
I hope he
bailiff. I can't remember
chooses
who we
me.
need to choose though.
Otherwise, I might be very angry.
You were very angry, mind you. You don't
If you
fight
think
me.
I'm afraid of you, you're
We lost
mistaken.
reputation.
We'll see.
We're with him anyway. What was his name? Tonda. Tonda is going to carry all the waste. He's no longer going to carry water. Our suggestion is the waste. Let's make him as angry as we can. Right, speak to the bailiff, and hopefully we can get this mission complete. I just like to have things finished, that's the thing.
God save. What can I do for you?
Okay. I made a decision about the carriers.
I know everything I need to know to pick the carriers.
Splendid. I'll be glad to get this damn business off my back. So how have you decided?
Okay, I don't want to have anything to do with it. I don't know yet. I have to find more. Should I name them?
So, how do we do this? Do I just give you their names, or should I send for them?
Just tell me their names and whether they should carry water or something else. Don't worry, I'll send for them.
Tonda's carrying waste. Okay, Tonda the winch.
Tonda. They call him the winch.
The winch. Ought to be good with a bucket anyway. What's he going to do?
He said we should be frying him, so he's going to empty those of trains.
Carrying shit.
Good. One person for this job. Next.
Okay. Vincent.
Vincent. Moimir's son.
Vincent? Never heard of it.
He's going to do water, if I remember correctly. He's the one who needed the money.
To carry water.
So we have one person to carry water. Who's
I
next?
think it was 4 water, 2 rubbish, weren't it? I don't remember the rest now. Antonia?
What? A woman?
Yeah, is that a problem? You never said it had to be only men.
I didn't, but I kind of assumed it would be clear. It's a long walk with a
She
heavy
really
load,
wants to work,
man's
though.
work.
She needs the money. She can handle it.
The job. Have no fear.
Let's hope so. You'll have to answer to me if she
She's
can't.
doing water.
Where do we put her then?
To carry water.
So we have one person to carry water.
So it's 2 water,
Who's next?
1 latrines. 3 left. And I can't remember who's who.
Vasil goes by the moniker of Pickman.
Pickman. I hope he doesn't have a history of pickpocketing.
No. They call him Pickman because he worked in the silver mines. And he was very
Oh,
keen
yeah.
to pick.
I remember him now. He
So
hurt
much so
himself.
He managed to chop off 2 of his fingers.
Well, he can't do too much damage with a bucket, I
We'll
suppose.
do him
Where do
water
you
as
want
well.
to
He
put it?
wanted to really work for the money.
To carry water.
So it's a choice between the last
have one
2. Who's
person
going to
carry
do
water. Who's next?
latrines or water? Rock or Cornelius? And I can't remember the difference.
Cornelius.
Ah, Cornelius. I had him here once looking for a job. Where do you want to put him? I'd like to see him with buckets of shit.
He wants to know where to put him. He wants to say, okay, let's keep the bailiff on side and give him the
Carrying
latrines.
Good. One person for
Okay,
this
last one is
Next.
water.
That's it.
And that should be... Oh, no, means Rock didn't get any job.
Now about the cook's job.
Decide about
Chose
the
a
cook.
as well. Should I tell you or go to Hagen?
Tell me who you chose, and I'll take care of it.
So Rock didn't get a job in the end,
I chose old Agnes for the cook's job. had a
which I
job
don't know if
convinced
that's bad.
me
Although
that
the
it was
bailiff wanted Cornelius.
the best cook around.
Glad to hear it. I'll have to drop in on Hagen for
I've
lunch.
got a feeling if we come back here in the future, then we'll know more about what's going on.
Take care.
Okay, quest completed, Aquarius. Everyone has their jobs. I'm assuming someone's going to have a go at us at some point because of their work, especially the ones doing the trains, but that's done. Right, I know we're overloaded. We want to get rid of some of our armour. Where is the armour that's here? I'm pretty sure it's right where we are. Yeah, armour's here. Can we go through this way? See, they're closed and locked. This is the armour as well here, but that door's locked as well. Got another way in? That's open. No, not allowed in that. No. Okay, made us have to transfer the armour back to the horse then for the time being. We've still got over 1,000 gross, and it's not the end of the world, but I was hoping to sell the armour while I was here, but for some reason the armour's not here. Annoyingly. Okay. Let's transfer the stuff we was going to sell then back to the horse, just so we're not overloaded again. We've done so well at getting rid of gear so we're not overloaded anymore. There we go. So we're not overloading. Well, we've got a better sword to use as well. Right, back to Sasau then. Unless there's any other missions nearby, we're heading back to Sasau. We've already been there once. That one is Vengeance. We could do the Teresa mission. How long we got? We've got about an hour left. We could go and see Teresa if we wanted to. Still need to go and speak to Hank, but I don't know where she is at the minute. I think we leave Teresa and keep trying to keep the main story moving.
Garlic soup for the winter, onion soup
Which means we need to get out of here.
Fresh bread.
So, if we grab a horse, we're heading back to Sasau. Do we just ride or do we fast? We don't really fast travel, but I'm wondering whether we try and see what happens. May mean we get attacked. But it may mean we get there quicker. I think, let's quickly drink. Let's give it a save with our save your snaps. And then I want to try fast travelling. Just because we've already been that way, we've come back that way. It's a lot of back and forth at the minute. So I think, to help us out, I think we fast travel. Just to see. Hopefully we avoid any issues. Okay. There's several bits to do here though, isn't there? So, one of this is optional, go and speak to Yorick. Which I kind of wouldn't mind doing. So we want to fast travel to here, essentially, don't we? The monastery. We don't normally fast travel, but let's see if we can without getting into any trouble. We have given it a save just in case. But we've already ridden this way once. It's quite nice not to have to ride back again. No, we're under attack. We can evade or stop. Evade. No, we've got to fight. Alright, we did get attacked.
What's that? Hey, who's there?
Are you attacking us?
Hey, you piece of shit. Hand over that purse right now and you might get away in one
Just,
piece.
I think it's one-on-one, though.
The first or the last.
If it's one-on-one, that's not too bad. Because if one-on-one, we might be able to defeat him and get his gear. This would be handy. We are overeaten, so we have lost some stamina. Missed the block there.
Fucking hell!
Come on, you attacked us. We'll try quite happily heading the Sasau. Is that us wheezing or is that him? Got too close to him. Okay, that was a silly hit by us. Right, come on, attack. You're the one who stopped us travelling. Wouldn't mind his gear though. His gear looks really good. Nice block by us. I think he got us a bit there though.
I'll chop you to pieces, you rat.
One-on-one is definitely not better than 3 or 4 on 1, to be fair. Got too close. Come on. I know we're quite defensive, but actually it does seem to being defensive is a better option here. Come on. We make him bleed, we get Sadist activate as well. Don't know really who's ahead here. We are going to need to fix our gear probably after this as well. That dog is grumbling, but doesn't that help us? Why is it not attacking? Missed the block there. On that one. You can see his health in the bottom, in the purple bit next to our stamina, or above our stamina. That's the other guy's health. And his armor's helping him. Although we have done some damage to it. You can see the damage on his armor, to be fair. New level in agility as well. Got him there.
Jesus Christ.
And there. Try to push the attack a little bit there. We did some damage though. Back off that. Because it benefits you to be defensive in fights. It is a bit of standing around waiting for them to attack. But attacking them and just forcing the issue doesn't always work. And can actually go against you. Okay, that went against us. He definitely got some advantage there. I'm hoping we don't ruin any of our gear, because that would be really bad. Because our gear is really good. Oh, he spun us there. He's not really doing any damage to us, at least. But we're not really hitting him enough either. That's why these fights can take a bit of time. Elvis, good morning, how are you? How was your weekend? Spun us again. Come on. Hit me. Just hoping we don't ruin any of our armour. Just because it is so good armour, to ruin it now would be really bad, I think.
Goddamn.
That's a good hit. It's going to knock us back. His health is still quite high. His armour's damaged though. Remember, he attacked us. That's the thing. And this was because we tried fast travelling, which we haven't really done much of. Missed that block. Yeah, that wasn't good. Got to get the timing right. But it doesn't pay to be ultra aggressive. From what we've found so far, it is better to be more defensive.
I'm over here.
Well, then attack. That's what we needed. We got too close. We got a couple of hits in there. I got him there though. This shield got that one. Probably trying to be too aggressive now. But we did get a few hits in. I'm not going to give up. You can surrender when you're ready, boy. Come on, surrender. His gear does look pretty good as well, that's the thing. It's all about timing though, that's the other thing. I think he got us there. That though we did, that's the counter.
Cunt.
I don't think so. Remember, he attacked us. We were happily riding the Sasau fast travelling. But he didn't need to attack. And we did try to avoid, but it wouldn't give us much for avoiding, so we had to fight in the end. The Sadist is activated. That's because we've got blood. He's now bleeding, so we are now stronger because he's bleeding. That's why Sadist activates. We are using our new sword we just brought as well. How much that's helping, I'm not sure. New level in strength. Which now means we can use that other bow now. I think we nearly got him. My only concern is how badly our armor's been damaged. Come on, give up. You remember, you attacked us. He's halfway down. He might give up shortly, actually, if we get him much further. He might actually give up. Sometimes it's better to just back up once you've done an attack yourself. Come on then. A dog's gone disobedient. Kind of a bit busy to deal with the dog, to be fair.
This will be interesting.
Will it? Come on then. Dogs ran off. Kind of expected that to happen, to be fair. We've not had a chance to do too much with the dog. Come on. I'll catch up with your chat message in a minute, LVs. This is why sometimes it's better not to get involved in fights and run away, because they can take so long. Especially when there's more than one of them on you as well. And it all depends on their armour. Obviously, normal bandits aren't heavily armoured. It's not too bad, because you can kill them pretty quick. When they've got the armour like this guy has, you've got to take him down so much to actually get him to surrender or die, that it can take a while. We're not really getting damaged though. Our gear maybe, which is my concern. Obviously our armour's really good, but if it gets fully damaged and we can't fix it, that's an issue. Never hit that. Never hit that. Okay, I over-attacked a little bit there. Kind of went again. I was trying to push it, thinking we had him, to be fair. We've nearly got him.
Now you're fucked.
Come on then. We have nearly got him. It is that counter that's the best thing to use.
Fuck it.
Got him there. Okay, spun us, that's fine. Doesn't do any damage with the spin, but obviously does redirect us. Okay, that was a hit. We took some damage there. Why is... What's... Hang on, I'm just seeing something. What's the red thing? Bane potion effect. You have cramps and pain, shortness of breath. You're slowly dying of poison. You gradually lose 110... Oh, he's poisoned us. So his blade has got poison on it. I didn't realise that. That's not good. We currently can't drink anything, but his blade is poisoned. So Resident Evil Cream, nice. It can be cumbersome, yeah. You've got to really be careful and take your time. How's our armour looking? Our scarf is beyond repair nearly. Everything else actually is holding up pretty well. Yeah, he's actually poisoned us. We have got an antidote, but we need to kill him to actually drink it. But we're slowly dying because of the poison on his blade. We've nearly got him, actually. He's nearly dead. But yeah, we have got an antidote on us. But I need to finish him off. See, our health is really going down now. New level in defense. Whoa, he did some big hits there. That's going down rapidly. I obviously didn't oh, he's dead. He's dead. Okay, we need to quickly drink the antidote. I didn't realise... Well, we didn't know his thing was obviously poisoned. Antidote poison, but doesn't cure food poison. Right, we've got to quickly eat this. We're no longer poisoned. Thank God for that. That nearly caught us out. Marigold decoction will heal us as well. Right, so we're slowly healing because of the Marigold decoction. Obviously, his gear we now want. And we'll have a look. Page's sword as well. This guy was the one who attacked us. That's the thing. Let's have a look what he's got. Some of his stuff's no point taking. His gauntlets, though. The Black Hood, no. The plate armor's no good. They're too badly damaged. So there's no point taking for this badly damaged. A lot of this will sell. Yeah, his actual sword was poisoned. There we go. His name was Black Peter. Obviously, we didn't start that fight. That was his doing. I don't think any of his gear is better than what we've got. Augsburg gauntlets. We need to compare to see if they are better. That's the only downside. So they're meant to be 11-11-4. And our gauntlets are 11-11-5. So ours are better. The bassinet 14-14-6. 21. Ours is better. Decorated male coif 11-14-8. That might be better than ours. 12-15-9. I think ours is better actually. Yeah. Loose hose. Again, nothing really. Padded chasseurs. No. Coif. Is our coif okay still? I think it is. We have lost some of our gear. Some of our gear is no good. So it's our under gear, I think, has been damaged there. The gambeson. Yeah, our gambeson's been damaged. I think it could be repaired, though, to be fair. Yeah, I think it can be repaired. Right, we need to move this other stuff. The horse can't... We're overburdened again. That's the downside of getting into a fight. You always end up being overburdened, don't you? We're just out of town as well. I don't want... The problem is we need to head to Sasau, but there's no point trying to get there while we're overburdened. Although, actually, no. Let's head to Ledechko and sell the gear there, fix our gear as well. I was more concerned about the poisoning, if anything. It was more the fact I didn't realise we were poisoned, and when I saw it, it was like a bit of a panic because we've not really been in that situation before. We've not really been poisoned in a fight like that. So that was a bit concerning. Right, is this the way I want to go? Yeah, across the bridge. We head to Ledechko. There's a blacksmith there. We can fix our stuff. And hopefully replace what we need to. Sell the other gear off that we got off him. I didn't compare his sword, but we'll do that when we're in Ledechko. Hopefully we don't get attacked again. But yeah, how are you? Hope you're well, Elvis. So how is Resident Evil Requiem then? How's it going? We want to be heading more to the left. We'll take the left-hand turn. We can head across the fields as long as we can avoid bushes and things. I do try and head across fields rather than take the long way around, and if we can get through bushes and stuff. The hardest thing about trying to go off track to get there quicker is avoiding the bushes. Right, the Dechko should be straight ahead.
Yeah.
We can still get attacked, that's the thing. It doesn't have to be on the road. But yeah, combat can be quite slow. It's one of those... It's worse when there's more than one person on you, because it's a lot harder to win as such. And it always costs you money because you've got to fix your gear. But going ultra attacking isn't really the best course of action, that's the thing. Being defensive and using the counter attack does seem to be the best option. Right, blacksmith should be to our left here.
Yeah.
We want to fix our gear, sell the stuff we just picked up. We just need to check his sword and see if it's as good as ours. Is that our dog back again? He did run away. I do need to feed him probably.
Look what I've got for you.
Your dog is really annoying. Have I got no food for him? I have. Yeah, I do find the dog really annoying. Just because you're always waiting for him and got to deal with him, whereas I just want to crack on. Okay, we have healed a little bit. We could do with healing some more, to be fair. We'll do that in a second. Blacksmith is who we want to speak to first. Right, before we speak to Blacksmith, let's just compare weapons and stuff so we know what we've got to sell and what we don't. So our current... He's got a page... So yeah, page of sword poisoned. So it's the same sword as us. 48, 48, 5. Yeah, it's the same one. Apart from his has poison on it and ours doesn't. I might go for the poison, you know. We just paid 600 groschen for ours as well. That's the thing. I think it might be worth selling ours and you taking his. 69 defense, charisma 12. There can be differences, but I don't think there is. Yeah. We can fix his manually ourselves on the grindstone as well. I think we equip his sword, sell ours. His shield as well was 115 defense, 133, so our shield is better. So that's something we won't need to sell his shield. Armor-wise, we've already looked at that. Okay. So we do need to fix his sword on the grindstone. Let's quickly do that now. We can always do ours, which will give us more money for ours as well. So it needs to be a spark, not smoke. And that means you've got the right angle. And you can actually see the blade getting sharper, to be fair. You can see it on the blade itself. See the marks changing. That's how you know it's getting better. Don't think we're fully there yet, though. Don't want the smoke. Thing is, it doesn't tell you when it's done either. You've got to kind of gauge it. There we go. Let's have a look at what that is. So, okay, so we've got it to 88. That's the thing. It doesn't always tell you when it's ready. You've got to kind of gauge it yourself. Try and look for the marks on the sword and see if they've completely gone or not, really. More than anything else. Okay, so we fixed ours a bit. Let's speak to him. Obviously, we need to fix our armour. We have got kits ourselves to use.
Did someone attack you?
We did get attacked, yes. Let's try repairs first. Right. This is going to cost us some money, I'm sure. I'm not worried about fixing his stuff, because that doesn't help us. It's only the stuff we're wearing we want fixed. Gauntlets. I could finish off the rest of the sword being fixed. Save us doing it ourselves. Coif. Shield. 465. That's fine. We'll haggle it as always. But that'll fix all our armour that can be fixed. We're still going to need to repair, buy some new stuff.
Alright, sir.
To get rid of some of the stuff he damaged too far beyond repair. Go 420.
Is this enough?
I'm hoping he'll still
no,
buy the
just
other
a
stuff
little
and we'll
more
make
and
the
we have
money
a
back.
deal.
But that's the problem with fights. If we don't make the money back and replace the gear he damaged, we've
Finally,
lost out
a
financially by having a
reasonable
fight.
sum.
And we couldn't get away. That's the problem. This is why we don't fast travel generally, because you can't always get away. Okay, he has got a bassinet. That's not better. We might as well check what he's got compared to our gear to see if it's any better. I doubt he's going to have much that's better than ours, though. Rubber sword. Shard is lower. Yeah, he's got nothing better than we've got. We only want to sell him all the other stuff, so let's go weapons. We're going to sell him our old sword. We're taking. I think the poison's come off the sword now, to be fair. His shield can go. Armor-wise that we took off him. So he won't give us the best amount of money, but we want to make some back. That can go. The hose. Padded chausses. The annoying thing is the gambeson that he damaged is the worst part. He's got 1.5k money, this guy. Chausses, pauldrons. Yeah, our gambeson being damaged beyond repair is the worst part more than anything else. Because our gambeson was really good. So that needs replacing, and so does our black scarf, which isn't that big a deal. But we're going to receive 1,000 groschen for selling his stuff. We gained a slightly better sword, although I think I've just taken the poison off by grinding it, to be fair. We're going to get 1,000. We just fixed everything for 420. So what's that? 580 profit. But yet we need to replace 2 pieces of gear. Potentially will cost more than what we're going to gain. This is the problem, is it's all well and good fighting these fights, but sometimes it's just not financially worth it. It messes you up because now you've got to replace stuff. I think, if anything, our gear saved us massively there from any major damage.
We're getting there.
And obviously, if you take less hits, you don't get as damaged. That's the other thing. So actually, defending well does make a massive difference. There we go. We got a bit more money out of him as well. Okay. Job done. Let's give ourselves a quick wash. Right, we're still heading for Sasau. And as I say, we tried to fast travel. That didn't go well for us, did it? So I think we're going to have to ride there manually. Is there someone to buy? I was thinking about buying the rest of our gear that we need. Because he doesn't obviously sell it. But I don't think we can. Right, Sasau is where we're heading. We need to head through the Dechko. And then onto this road here and head left through the hills. That seems to be where we've got to go. Mirhod is still as it was. Okay, so let's get through here. Oh, we did gain some new stats, didn't we, actually? Hang on a second, I just remembered. We gained a new strength stat. Strength went up to 11 now. I think we can use the other bow then. So this was, yeah, 11.7. We want to put that on us. That was 11.8. Might want to use that, I don't know. Let's transfer that across the world. So we can now use a better bow. That was we had to wait to use because we were waiting for the strength to be as good. So that's 93. Where's the other bow? That's 93. So we've got a choice between two here. The cumin bow, which is a cheaper sword. I think that's 64. I think durability is better. Doesn't show it as a stat there. Right, I think we want to use the yew hunting bow rather than, yeah. We want that one because I think that's better. 62, 64. Yeah, let's take the yew hunting bow. We do need to sell these at some point, both the cumin bows. But we'll sell them at some point. There's no major rush to sell them, that's the thing. But yeah, different bow. I should really drink another potion to fully heal, to be fair. Oh, actually, can we sell our bows to him? He might buy the bows off us, potentially. No.
Farewell.
Okay, he will only do the contest, which is a pain in the butt to do. I'm not going to heal. I'm thinking we'll just wait till we sleep, because we'll heal when we sleep anyway. Okay, next road on the left is where we want to go.
Baked in the temple of Jerusalem.
That's the charlatan. There is a tailor here. I don't know if they can potentially fix our gambeson and things. Because they're not armour, they're material, aren't they? They can. Okay, cool. Means we can fix all the stuff we couldn't fix before. Which means we don't potentially lose our gambeson. That's the one thing I didn't want to lose was the gambeson, because it's quite a good one.
Well, we can try it.
But it looks like we can actually get them fixed.
All right, so.
There we go. This is where I find he's got a better gambeson for us, but... Well, better scarf, to be fair. That's something we could do with a better scarf. Yeah, black scarf is what we've currently got. Do we want something better? Blue chapon. No, thank you. Oh. Oh, wow. Okay, so we could get... So these count as your neck thing, weirdly. So the combat Dupont and the jacket both count as combat. They have really good stats as well, to be fair. I didn't think they can as combat, to be fair, but it does seem to do. Right, let's get out of here. We've fixed what we wanted to fix anyway, so none of our gear is now damaged from that fight. We can now crack on. I may still drink another potion to heal shortly, but at the minute, in case we sleep shortly, I don't want to waste the potion. I've kind of gone the wrong way as well.
Hey, who's there?
Yeah, I'm kind of going through people's fields and gardens. Took the wrong turn by looks of things. Right, let's head out of here. Villager. Okay, we want to be going this way, I think. Double check. Yeah. Follow this road. Kind of roughly know where we're going. Hopefully, we can avoid being attacked this time. Our first time of properly fast travelling, thinking we'll save ourselves a little bit of time, ended up in that fight. And although we have stats to avoid them and evade things like that, and we tried to, avoid the fight, there was only a 60% chance to flee when it happened. So it wasn't worth, I don't think, trying to flee. There's a good chance we wouldn't have done. I don't think we gained out of it, really. I think we ground the sword, so the sword has lost the poison. We can put it back on ourselves, to be fair, and I may actually still do that yet. My only concern is when you have fights with people you need to speak to, like Ulrich, if we hadn't convinced him that we were working together, and we instead had to fight him, and we had poison on the sword and killed him, I don't know how that then works with the story. Because he's alive and well now, because we didn't fight him. We didn't kill him. So if we killed him, would the story change? Potentially? Because obviously we still need to go and speak to him now. But we had the chance of fighting and killing him. Although he probably could have surrendered, maybe. But you don't have to accept the surrender. That's the thing. So I don't know what would have happened. There's a mill here, isn't there? Am I not... So there is a mission we have for our friends and finding them work. I don't know if it's this person we need to speak to. No. Ordesians. Friend in need. Yeah. We were told to speak to millers. They seem to know most of the stuff, and this is a miller. He may have work. It's just another mission then we can get done if he's got work for them. Is there any work for carpenters?
No, I'm not looking
No.
for anyone.
Okay, he doesn't want anyone.
Take care.
It's always worth to try, as it means we can complete that mission as well if we can find them work. Okay. Obviously, we can still be attacked on these roads. We've got to be a bit careful. But we're now heading to Sasau again. We'll go and speak to Ulrich first, as that's the next thing to do. It's an optional part of the mission, but I think we want to go and speak to him. I'm hoping we don't get ambushed. We have been killed today when we got ambushed by 4 or 5 human and just couldn't find a way out of it. A horse bolted, threw us off. Didn't go well. Okay, we're actually on the wrong pathway here. We want to be heading right. I didn't realise we'd veered off. The horse did run away, but it's decided to come back, annoyingly. Could have stayed away. Right, that's where we're heading. We should be safe from anyone attacking us now, at least. Right, let's head to the bridge. We want to speak to Ulrich first, I think. As it's the optional part, I think that's the bit to do first. And then we'll go and do the other bit afterwards. Now, Ulrich is at the inn. That's where he said he'd wait. Kathy, good morning. How are you? Hope you're well. How was your weekend? I'm not too bad, thank you. Okay. That dog is really annoying me. Oh, there's a trader here as well. There wasn't a trader here previously. Okay, Ulrich is who we're after. Townsman, Fresco Master. Townsman. Where is Ulrich? Is the question. Let's have a look. So Ulrich is in his room, I would guess. Speak of Ulrich, yeah, he's in his room. And then we need to find out who works with copper. So Ulrich's room is the last one from what we saw earlier. He's not in here, annoyingly. So it means he's around here somewhere. We need to go and speak to him. Good, good. Glad you had a good weekend. It's good to hear. That's the innkeeper. Where is he? I just want to find Ulrich. Oh, actually, he could be there he is, indoors.
So, what did Master Feyfer have to say?
So he gave us documents, we've handed them to Master Feyfer.
Tell me more.
And now we can find out some more about these counterfeit coins.
And quicksilver for the armor.
Thank you, Locke. It was much appreciated.
I see. They have such materials at the monastery.
Oh, monastery.
Exactly. That's why I'm interested in the local forges.
Yes, that is good. Yesterday, I heard people from the craftsman's yard by the monastery complaining. They said they could not sleep at night because the blacksmith works all the time.
I'm glad we spoke to him first. So the blacksmith is working all hours by the monastery. So potentially it could be he could be the one doing it.
There is a painter lodging here who is painting the church in Ujits. I heard him complain also. He said that he went to the monastery for quicksilver and it was all gone.
Well, that's something to follow up as well.
So the quicksilver's gone missing from the church. Okay. Well, the fresco painter master is here. That's him there. So let's speak to him about the missing quicksilver from the church. Gear does look good. I do like the gear.
I hear you've had some problems with the supply of quicksilver.
Problems? I should say so. For the third time this month they've told me they've none. There's no quicksilver to be had, they said.
So where's all the quicksilver gone?
Who's holding back the goods on you?
The monastery overseer, or his assistant.
Oh, we know that the quicksilver's used in this counterfeiting as well.
Nothing. Apparently he doesn't deal in such trifles. Leaves it all to his assistant, the pompous git.
So who's the assistant? Right, so who's holding back the goods?
Surely such valuable material can't just vanish. Where can it be?
I wish I knew. Every time I ask for the red paint, there's a different reason why they haven't got the quicksilver to mix it. Once they said the goods never arrived, and another time that the wagon carrying it was ambushed.
So they keep changing what's happened to the quicksilver.
You think they're lying?
Of course they're lying.
Jesus, what do I know? But it seems pretty strange to me. 3 times in a row the same paint goes missing.
Yeah, something goes missing 3 times in a row. That's not luck, is it?
else.
That's not bad luck. What do you need quicksilver for?
I don't. They do. To mix up the red pigment for me. I'm painting the church in Ujits. Can you imagine how stupid those biblical scenes look without red?
Not really.
Then be glad you can.
My eyes hurt just to imagine it.
Okay, that's everything.
That's all I need to know for now.
Ah. But wouldn't you care to buy something before you go? Or play a game? I really need some money.
He needs some money, does he?
Waiting here a while and my stay's getting expensive.
What do you have for sale?
Why not? Show me what you have to offer.
May the Lord watch over you.
Okay, so we got a book on drinking alcoholism to increase our skill there. We'll take that. And a treasure map as well. We'll take that. I'm not fussed about the wine, it doesn't help us. But the other two we'll take. I think I've got a book to sell. That one there. Yeah, we can sell him that one. Just because we've already read it. So 223 groschen. We'll try and haggle him down.
About the price. Alright, so.
The thing is, for one night stay in the inn, it's 2 groschen. So this is going to be 20 nights he's going to be able to stay here. Is it 10? Yeah, 20 nights.
Satisfied?
That's not enough.
That's not enough, is it not? Okay. We'll go 210. I'm not going to give him exactly what he wants. Okay. So, if we look at the quest now. So we've got to find out who in Sasau works with copper. Find out where the counterfeiter's got the quicksilver and continue the investigation in the overseer's office. That's what we need to do. So, A is where we are now. Don't do that. So A is find out. So we need to speak to people here to find out who works with copper before we head to the overseer's office. So let's speak to the people here. We might be able to find out someone who works with copper. Townsman, can't speak to those. Matthew, Fritz. Still struggling to find them work. Townsman, we can't. We can talk to that townsman though. And that one. Not him.
Good day to you.
I don't want to play dice. I just want to see if you can tell us who actually copper. No, there we go. Right, so it's just to play dice. What about our house? Does she know who works with copper?
Greetings. What do you need?
No.
Good luck then.
No, she won't talk to us about it. What about the innkeeper?
Good health to you.
We can find out if there's any missions, but we can't ask them about the copper.
Nothing I've heard about. Thank the good Lord.
So, there's other people to ask around here then. Back in Sasau itself, we can still head to the overseer's office though, because that's the quicksilver situation is up there. So we'll head to the monastery and find out about the quicksilver. It means speaking to the overseer. We're going to his office, in fact, which I don't know if we've got to sneak in or we can just walk in. Probably could have rode the horse over here, to be fair. But yeah, we'll go to the overseer first. We still got to find the copper, but I think that's separate to the monastery, so that's back in the main part of Sasau. Although they did say the blacksmith, didn't they, near the monastery? So the blacksmith in the monastery is over here. So let's go and speak to him first, because Ulrich gave us that clue that people are complaining the blacksmith is working all hours. So let's see what he has to say for himself.
I'm honoured that you should come to me.
I think it's the way we looked at everyone's telling me about this. Do you work with copper?
Do you work any copper here, Master Blacksmith?
Why'd you ask?
I'd like to have something made. I'm making some inquiries. No, I might like to have something
I'd
made.
like to commission you to make something.
Then you best go elsewhere.
And then, okay, he doesn't use copper.
Aha.
What can you do about the blacksmiths of
What can you
Sasau?
tell me about the Sasau blacksmiths?
Well, there's Mikesh. He's honest enough, and a fair-handed everyday things. And then there's Master Otter. He used to have talent, but now he's too old, and too proud to admit it.
Okay. About that
So back to
copper.
that copper, Master Blacksmith.
What? I thought I told you I don't work with copper.
Aha.
You did. Okay, we can't ask anything else about it then. Let's just quickly check weaponry. I don't think he's got anything better than what we're using now. But let's just have a look. He may have something. Robber's sword. Not as good. Obviously, armor-wise, he won't have anything now. No, it's all good. His apprentice, though, over here, Vitus, does he know
My
anything?
respects to you.
Okay, here he can trade. Is he the same? Yeah, I think he's the same trade-wise, isn't he? Yeah. Okay. Well, people are saying it's the blacksmith working all hours and making the noise, but he doesn't work with copper. So, potentially it's not him. Although, it doesn't mean someone else isn't using his forge. That's the only other thing. Okay, where do we need to go here then? So, the room to the left is the overseer's office, which is up the stairs. How are we doing time? Oh, wow, time has flown today. Right, we've got about 20-25 minutes left. Okay, we don't want a lockpick in here. That is the overseer.
I hope I can be of some humble service to you.
Everybody's treating us massively differently because of the armor and stuff now.
I'm looking for some quicksilver. Would you have any on hand?
Talk to my assistant. He deals with such.
We've got to find the assistant.
Matters.
Fine, thank you.
Where is he?
I'll be with you.
Okay. Weirdly, that hasn't done anything else. So, continue in the overseer's office. So we're in the overseer's office now. So, does that mean then we've got to kind of look around the office, potentially? Yeah, it does seem like that's the case. Obviously, we can't go anywhere we're not meant to go. That's the only thing. Obviously, we're not sleeping in his bed or anything. What's that book there? Oh, hang on, what's this? On May the 5th, receipt of goods from merchant Owen of Curim. Plain cloth, salted herring, 2 smoked nuts, food. Gifts intended for the monastery of St. Procopius by Sir John Zula. A silver candelabrum of 4 branches. No. 4 blocks of pork. Beeswax cord of linen. Recipe of goods, 5 eels, scissors. A new engraving tools. Pigments, okay. Oxide and orzite in the form ready for the brush. Mineral of cinnabar, which should be used for making the red. I'm trying to see if there's anything like quicksilver, because that's what we're looking for. Tailor 1 dozen ells of woolen cloth. No. Peculiar payment from Peter Dooley of Vicatet. Don't know what it says. Eggs, flour, pork, fuel wood. Okay, so nothing in the book about quicksilver. I think that's what we've got to do, is look at the books to see if we can find out any receipts of the quicksilver coming here. Flea and wart remedy. No. No. Obviously we're not stealing anything. There's the overseer there. So you got a book anywhere around? It says look in his office, so there's something here potentially we need to find. That we need to either to read or something. The thing is, I don't want to rob off him. But yeah, I can't see anything so far that says anything. Book of prayers. No. Manuscript. No. No. I'm not too sure what it is we're looking for then. There's nothing obvious in here that we can... Are we allowed in here? We are allowed in here. So I was a bit dubious of being allowed in. Anything we can read? Not by the looks of it. So that does say look around his office, which is here. There's nothing else to that, is it? Continue the investigation in the overseer's office. So there's definitely something we've got to read potentially here then. We will still need to find his assistant. Now it could be in one of the chests that we can open with a lockpick, but he won't be too pleased if we do lockpick something. That's the thing. I can't see anything else to read. So I think we've got to try and find his assistant. I think that's the only thing, really. I don't know where his assistant is or what his assistant does. That's the only problem. Will the guard maybe know where the assistant is? No, can't talk to him. Right, Brother Porter. No. Where is the assistant? That's the question. Don't know what he looks like. That's the problem. Over's his hand. There we go. The hand is the assistant.
Such as you takes an interest in me.
I love the way everyone talks to us now.
Do you have any quicksilver in stock?
Who's asking?
Me. I'm asking. That poor painter. Just myself. The poor painter.
I'm here on behalf of the Master Fresco painter. He said you sent him away empty-handed 3 times already.
Then I don't have any.
That sounds almost as if you don't want to sell it to me.
It's not that I don't want to. It's that I can't.
Why can't you? Okay, we've got a choice here. Why can't you sell it to me? If you're stealing, you're in deep trouble. Don't lie to me. I'll be going. Well, it's not going to be going. Don't lie to me. I think we go nicey a little bit, mainly because 56 reputation with this guy. He respects us because we look like a knight. So why can't you sell it?
In the Sasau monastery? That seems unlikely. It looks more like you're lining your own pockets to me. I wonder what people would have to say about that.
It's not.
Success
I'm not.
and gain reputation.
Oh, shit.
Get to the point.
They came for me at noon. Directly to the office. The overseer was somewhere on his rounds. Some night, it was. Without a crest. Armed. He called himself Sir Jezek, and
Jezek.
He had a lackey with him called Rapota.
I'm a potter. Okay, good to know. Need to remember those names.
Always whistling he was. They told me they wanted all the quicksilver we order for the monastery. Of course, I told him that wouldn't be possible.
And then what? Did they threaten you?
Not at first. They tried to bribe me, and
I think Jahanka's back, which means we can give all the food.
Threatening.
Okay. How did you
hand it over to them?
Yeah, how did you get it to them?
I take it up the hill behind the monastery here. There's a big tree there with a small chapel underneath. Sometimes Rapota is there waiting for me.
Oh yeah, Master Feyfer is going to meet us here. We don't have to go all the way back to Rattay for him. What did they threaten you with?
What did they threaten you with?
They said they know people in the monastery. That they'd have me thrown out and beaten for stealing.
And you had been stealing? I mean, before then?
You know how it is. I work my fingers to the bone and they pay me a pittance.
So they knew about you?
Yes, they knew my name, everything.
Okay.
Very well.
So we know what's happened to the Quicksilver now, and who's involved in it. Now, the Jahanka mission updated, which makes me think she's back, and if so, it means potentially, yes, she is there. Okay, this is a side mission, but it means we can potentially get it done now. So we need to get all the meat over from the horse, and hand it over to her. So all the meat. Most of it's no good now. It's all gone rotten, but it took ages to find her. It is what it is, unfortunately. It didn't say it had to be the best quality stuff, to be fair. Okay. We're overburdened, but that was always going to happen. Janka.
For the love of God, what have you been doing?
I don't know that bad. Right, there's that situation
Tell me
here.
More about the situation here.
I can't. Why can't I hand the food over?
All right, that's all I need to know.
I don't want to do.
Watch over you.
Why can't I hand the food over? Ingrod's hand. It says 7 of the. It's because it's no good. I think it's because it's all gone off. The problem is trying to get meat to her that quickly without it going off is so difficult because it just goes off so quickly. I've got. But some of it's actually okay. But for some reason, if we move that back to the horse, does it change anything? I think it's because the game itself has gone off, the game meat. Which is a bit of a waste of food, to be fair. And money. Because we brought it all hoping we could hand it in. But because all this is no good, I think that's why. We are have to dump all this at some point. That's why we only normally use food that's dried. Horse can't carry anymore. What a surprise. Okay. Annoyingly, all the food has gone off. I can drop stuff in the pot. I can cook here. I wonder, can we cook the items that have gone off? And if we can, does that bring them back? Only because it's such a waste of food otherwise. Or we'd have to dump in the pot. The horse can't carry them all. It's too much. I don't know if they're already cooked, to be fair, so I don't think we can cook them. But all this food we got specifically to give to Jahanka, and none of it's any good. Okay, we can't cook anything. Drop into pot, though. Okay, the only stuff we can drop in the pot is the stuff that's actually still okay. Although it's nearly gone off anyway. Do I have to put it in one at a time? I do. That's annoying, isn't it? So to drop stuff in the pot, I have to do one at a time. I can't do that. It's going to take forever. I wonder if Brother Nicodemus will buy it. Can I sell him food? I can. But I'm selling everything to Nicodemus. Just so it's out the way for us. Because it's really annoying carrying all. It's all gone off anyway. Selling all the no good meat. It's annoying. So it has to be fresh meat to give to Jahanka. I don't want to finish the mission saying there's nothing else we can do until we give her the meat. We have lost money on it though. But I can't do anything about that now. At least it's not done in our inventory or on our horse. Some of it's still okay, but we only eat dried food because it never goes off. Okay, that's everything there. Has he got anything we want? Not really, I don't think. Oh, actually, what's that? A recipe. There's recipes we can buy off him if you wanted to. There's a treasure map there. Let's buy that. We'll haggle as well.
I'd like to discuss the price.
We could actually do training with him potentially and get the auto brew done as well.
Are we agreed?
Might be worth having a look at that while we're here. We haven't got the money.
On that. Almost.
So the training might be worthwhile. Because especially if we can get the auto brew skill, that would help with Saviour Snaps. And Marigold at very least. Let's see if we can quickly do a training. It will cost money.
Would you teach me more about alchemy?
Certainly.
I don't know. I can't remember how many levels we need. Are we level 10 already?
Hone my skills.
First, you have
Yeah,
to
no.
some skills
Yeah, we're not
to
level
hone.
10 yet, so we can't.
Well, I'll think it over.
Okay.
Good luck to you.
So, mission-wise, story-wise, after speaking to the hand, we now know what's going on. So we need to go back and speak to Master Feyfer again. He's meant to meet us here. Check out the place where the materials are handed over. It's just up the hill. We've got about 10 minutes left. Let's head up the hill and see what's happening to these materials. As it isn't too far away. We might even meet the guys threatened the hand. Jump on the horse, we should be able to ride over there. It doesn't say in what order this needs doing. So my thinking is we just go and see where the handover point is. We may run out of time to finish this. But if you didn't see the schedule this week, we went out yesterday, check out the community page for our live stream schedule. It's on there, or the schedule video went live yesterday. I am thinking of doing a video this afternoon to go out tonight. After the questions we had about focusing on this over expeditions, and the concerns people have raised about the channel, and focusing on this may be bad for the channel. I just want to address those, and the easiest way is probably to do a quick video. Putting it in the community page and writing it down can become a little bit annoying because you don't always get what you want to say across that way. So I may do a quick 5-minute video later just to explain and just address the concerns people have raised, to be fair. Right, we're heading just over here. We've got to be ready to fight as well, that's the other thing. We are still slightly injured, only because I've not healed fully. Right, let's get off and have a look around. A little camp, okay. Who are these guys? These are bandits.
Why are you just sitting around?
Why not?
More on the view. These are bandits.
Do not appreciate a lovely view these days.
I'm hoping we don't have to fight. Do you know someone called Rattay?
Does the name Rattay ring any bells for you?
Rattay, you say? Rattay.
Is he lying is the question.
No. I can't hear any bells ringing at all.
Askew you where you stand. Investigating a crime against the king. Let's try that. Only because his combat was slightly higher.
Look, you little jester. I'm investigating a crime against the king on the direct orders of Sir Radzig. Are you really
We may have to kill. We have to fight these guys.
Hang on.
No, it worked.
What's all this about a crime against the king? I'm just keeping an eye on things. When a wagon comes in, I make sure nobody robs it. I get a commission for that. That's it.
See? That didn't hurt a bit.
Okay. So he does stay here. He does know what's going on to a degree. Where is Rattay?
I don't know. He's been staying in town lately. He hardly ever shows up here. It seems he's keeping an eye on someone there. I don't know.
Okay, so Rattay is in town. Who comes to collect the goods?
I don't know. Some people. They don't speak. Just look mean.
Look
Take the
mean.
goods and go.
You're wasting your time waiting here. Thanks, enjoyed the scenery. I don't know whether to say you're wasting your time waiting here. Yeah, let's do that.
Bit of friendly advice. You're wasting your time here. Rattay's scarpered and won't be coming back this way anytime soon. You might as well pack up and go home.
What?
Success.
Bastard owes me 12 groszy. Damn it. Now what?
So you convinced him to leave.
No use hanging around here anyway. In any case, thanks for the information. I could have been stuck here for weeks.
And at least we didn't have to fight him or kill him. What about this guy? No, can't. No, he's very heavily armoured, that guy. I'm glad we didn't have to fight in the end. Because he's quite heavily armoured. Right, they're leaving by the looks of it. There is a chest here. I don't want to lockpick it and potentially get caught out by doing so. Okay, so that's that bit investigated. So that's that bit done. We need to head back in town. We're doing time. What about 5 minutes? We need to head back into town now. We still need to find out who works with copper. We still need to meet the Master Feyfer as well. Okay, the best bet is just to head towards town, I think. Horse, where are you? There. To be fair, we don't do much lockpicking. Let's try and lockpick this chest. They've disappeared. Let's give it a go. My only concern is obviously we don't do this very often, which means I'm not very good at it. Okay. This one's going to do very easy as well. So what we need to do is keep this in the same bit as it moves. Come on. Okay. This is why we don't do this very often, because I find this really hard to do. Nearly there. Come on, a bit more. Unlock. There we go. We did it. Now, we don't normally rob, but these were bandits. It's not worth taking anything, to be fair. At least we would have got a little bit more skill in our lockpicking from doing that, but it's not worth taking anything, to be fair. They don't have anything good there. Right, back in the town. We are just about out of time. I think if we can quickly go and speak to Master Feyfer before we get anywhere, maybe. We may have just about enough time to do that. We still need to buy meat as well, game meat especially, for Jahanka, and then take it straight to her, rather than buying it further away and bringing it here, because it doesn't last long enough. I'd like to do because we found some of it, we did do some of the mission as well. I'd like to finish it off by doing the optional bit if possible. It does mean we need meat, game meat, and get it to her before it goes off. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're heading into the main town to try and find out who works with copper. Although I may have gone the wrong way here. Yeah, I've gone the wrong way, haven't I?
Yeah.
We know the blacksmith here said he doesn't work with copper. But yeah, we've heard that his forge is always on the go. So is someone else using his forge potentially? Or have people been mistaken by the noise, maybe? I thought riding the horse would be quicker, but I'm not sure it will be. Oh, here we go. Through here. It's that bridge over there when I get to. Right, back in the town. So really we want to speak to the blacksmiths here because we're still looking to see who works with copper. So while we're here, let's quickly speak to the blacksmiths. We are nearly out of time, but at least we can finish off by just speaking to these blacksmiths, I think. Or this one at the very least. And see if he works with copper.
I'm honoured that you should come to me.
Do you work with copper?
Do you ever work with copper here?
No, and even if I wanted to, I couldn't. Zach from the Monastery Craftsman's
There we go.
has bought out all
Zach from the Monastery Craftsman's Yard.
What can you tell me about the Sasau blacksmiths?
There's too many of us, I'll tell you that for free. This is only a small town.
So was Zach the one we spoke to, or was that someone else? Because if it wasn't Zach, Zach's the one that's using the copper.
Then, apart from me, there's Master Armourer Otter of Ramstein.
Okay, Zach.
Tell me more about Zach.
Don't have much time for him myself. He knows his craft, no question. But he seems to think his son, Vitus, will be a master.
So Zach is the one we spoke to. He lied.
And I expect he thought much the same about me. That's how fathers are, isn't it?
Of course, any man should be proud of his boy. But Zach makes pride a sin. That's why he's at loggerheads with Master Otter.
Yeah.
Can you tell me something about
let's just
Master
ask all
Otter?
the questions we can before we finish the
there's
day.
a matter to
But
look
yeah,
up to.
Zach is the one we
He's
need
worked
to
for the
speak to
Lords
then.
of
He lied to
Kunsthaus
us about
and
not
the
using
townsfolk
copper.
of Prague.
Yeah, he's the one that's
If you don't
brought up
mind
all
my
the
asking, what
supplies.
brings him here?
The same as draws all reasonable people. He's enjoying the peace and quiet. Or rather, he used to enjoy some peace. That dispute with Zach must
And
have put a few
Otter
more
and Zach
wrinkles
are
on
at
his
odds
brow.
as well. Why are they at
What are
odds?
Zach and Master Otter arguing about?
Zach had his boy Vitus trained as an armourer in Kuttenberg, and he wanted to buy out Otter's place for him. Except that Otter's a proud man. How would it have looked? A master armourer giving way to a young whippersnapper who's barely let go of his mother's skirts? And they've been arguing ever since. Well, Zach mostly. He badmouths Otter every chance he gets. He claims that he's only fit for mending pots, and that his son will see him off.
Okay, so there's a bit of a disagreement between Otter and Zach.
That'll be all. Thank you.
While we're here, we'll quick. I don't want to repair. That wasn't what I wanted to do. While we're here, oh, actually, we do need. Is that our bow we need to repair? Yeah. Quickly repair the bow, and then we'll just quickly see if he's got a better sword. I don't think he will have, but we'll have a look. We have the money.
Well, we can try it.
This will raise the reputation up at least.
See now, I knew we'd come to an agreement.
We'll just compare, see what weapons he's got. He may have something good. I know we've spoke to him previously and sold him a load of stuff, so He might not have that much that's any good. Robber sword, no. I don't think he's got anything actually. Looking at that, no. Seems to be most of the decent gear we can find is generally only found off bandits on killing them. Right, so we've learned for this mission, we've learned that Zach lied to us because we think he works with copper, although it hasn't changed the mission. So we need to go back up and speak to Zach in a monastery and convince him that we actually know he's got the copper. And then we also need to speak to Master Feyfer as well, but I think we need to work for what's going on with the copper first. And we've got the bandits that have been waiting for the handover. They've now left, so there's no one looking out for the handover now of Quicksilver as well. So there's definitely more going on here, though. Unfortunately, we're out of time for today. But that is us. So we are back tomorrow morning with Expeditions, a Mud Runner game, and then we're back Thursday, Friday with more Expeditions. Not Expeditions, sorry, we're back to Thursday, Friday with more Kingdom Come Deliverance. As I say, I'm going to do a quick short video this evening to kind of allay some of these concerns people have raised about focusing on Kingdom Come Deliverance this week and the channel and stuff like that. So there'll be a small video this evening at some point. It won't be long, it'll be 5 minutes if I can do it that, just to explain and just to, put people's mind at ease about what's going on and stuff. But that'll be this evening, hopefully. I'll get it done this afternoon. But that is it. We're out of time. So we've managed to get some things done, but now we're searching for what is going on with the counterfeit coins still. We've made some progress. We've met Ulrich, but there's still more to figure out and find out who's actually making these counterfeit coins and why. We know there's something else going on in the region. We just don't quite know what at this point. But that is it. A massive thank you guys for joining us. Thank you for joining us for the first stream of this week. And I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day. Thank you for the likes, the comments, the views, and the conversation. We're back tomorrow morning with Expeditions and Mud Runner game. Thursday in Kingdom Come Deliverance. Until then, enjoy the rest of your day. And we'll see you live stream very soon. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.